Well, hey everybody. Welcome to our last session. Feels weird. It's been a while. I know in the annals of the previous sessions we've been in, I got to readjust my monitor here really quick since I didn't need it all the way over. I was working on the battle board earlier today. I don't know if you saw the pictures yet, but had a lot of fun building it.
What's cool?
But yeah. Long time in the making. And even though this particular adventure started before we started streaming on Twitch, we've actually been playing together now this is our 37th session. So between breaks and everything else, almost a year, that we've been playing this dungeon crawl, which I think is weird that it's a a dungeon crawl that ended up into a campaign, which is kind of fun for me because I rarely do them, and I just wanted to tell all of you thank you so much. It was a real pleasure finally being able to do a dungeon crawl as a campaign. I don't often get the chance. They're definitely done a little bit differently, and I think they're definitely kind of a unique vibe. When you do a dungeon crawl as a campaign, there's differences to it from the contemporary idea of a standard campaign. But I enjoyed retelling the lore of Halaster Blackcloak. I think he is an interesting individual that can be used in many different ways. He's fucking lethal as shit. So I went back and looked at everybody's character sheets, and I decided not to alter him that much. So it should be a really fun encounter. He's fun. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the journey into the Undermountain, while it began with many different groups, it began with Wintrude. As she traveled to the Yawning Tavern with the intent of meeting up with friends who help her do investigations and study. She also used this opportunity to possibly try to figure out where her sister was. And this began the journey of this group. While it wasn't always the same people when it started, eventually the group solidified after the first couple levels and then began the deep delve into Skullport. Meanwhile, discovering the remains and tombs of the 7 disciples of Halaster Blackcloak. Unbeknownst to them as characters, but probably very well aware of it as players. Each interaction with the tombs seemed to release one of the disciples into a spiritual kind of retrograde towards the Halaster tomb. And what was believed to be a tomb, soon as the team make their way down into Skullport, get involved in organized crime and death matches and thievery of, gambling dens and gathering up more information, equipment, and readying themselves for the second half of the journey down into the Undermountain, they come across the remaining tombs. And these remaining tombs are based on the different levels that they proceeded through. Interactions, encounters were made. A unique deck of cards were discovered. And I believe they're back in Wintrude's hands. Or Gelmir still has them? Oh, Tyr has them now. That's right. And with these card pools that originally started with both Wintrude and Gelmir, it created a little bit of flavor as they proceeded deeper and deeper into the Undermountain until they finally found the gateway, the arcane gateway into the Shadowfell. When everybody thought that Halaster was somehow entombed within the Undermountain directly, in fact, he was imprisoned in what's called a Tempest Storm. And here, through the Shadowfell, discovery of the Hell's Gate, and deep into the bowels of an ancient pyramid tomb, the team, with one exception, the 7th apostle the 7th disciple was not brought back. Not only that, but Shogo had made a discovery that with the cauldron, they could influence the spectral remains of the other disciples. This created a challenge, but it may have actually weakened the resistance to the Tempest Storm that is now opened and allowed Halaster Blackcloak to step out of his prison and on the top of the subterranean pyramid where the players now find themselves. As the Tempest continues to swirl and a dark, shadowy, decayed form steps out of the Tempest, you watch as 6 spectral figures begin to hover around the perimeter of the Tempest, 2 of which are not disciples, while the other 4 are disciples. This seems to have weakened the magic that is now infusing the area, but a low earthquake-like tremor can be felt throughout both the pyramid surface as well as what appears to be the gradual dropping of stone and debris off in the perimeter of this massive cavern that you find yourself in. Something is either being made or unmade. It's hard to know for sure. But with Halaster stepping out of the Tempest Storm, he stands there in front of the swirling gateway. He casts his eyes about the space. And then you hear his voice for the first time. Although for some of you, it might seem familiar, as there are breadcrumbs of similarity to its voice. Kind of link it to some of the internalized voices that you've been hearing during your gradual descent, both into the Undermountain and eventually into the Shadowfell as well. I don't know who you are. To be honest, don't really fucking care. You've released me from my prison. But unfortunately, I thirst. I hunger for the power it's going to take for me to leave this place and finally remake Toro the way I knew it should be remade. And he steps out of the prison environment and kind of floats in front of it and begins to absorb the energy of the gateway. And the 5 of you could feel the static discharge of energy swirling around you. I need everyone to roll for initiative, please.
Negotiations were shorter than I would have preferred.
Negotiations, commotions. Halaster does not negotiate. All right, what do we got? We got a 14 for Alex. Ooh, Shogo. Ooh, look at Tyr.
Wait, so we
Bard is first? What the fuck?
That's when you know it's gonna be epically rock and roll.
It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough. I'm the guy.
Can I ask a geeky question about appearances here?
Sure.
How spectral do the disciples look? The other 2 that aren't disciples and the others that are disciples, do they look ghostly? Oh, that's a ghost! It's like a spirit form thing.
They definitely look like spirits.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Yeah, they definitely look like spirits.
It might just influence what I end up doing here. So,
Halaster is up first with Tyr on deck.
Wait, because we kind of ended as we were closing stuff. Can I retroactively cast Mage Armor on myself?
Sure, I'm fine with that. As he floats.
Wait, can I have taken an action as well then?
We've already opened a
can of worms.
Yeah,
Why?
I just want to activate my armor, the globe of invulnerability.
Fine. I was worried if I could.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can take Wintrude is gonna freak out, and she's gonna be and her hands start to glow bright blue, and she goes like this and casts protection of good from good and evil on herself. She's like,
All right. So
Can I
that in
spend 1
mind-
minute summoning a demon?
Let's spend 10 rounds summoning a demon. Go for it. That's up to you.
Oh my god.
Can I spend 10 minutes casting a forbidden on this arena?
can I be honest? I want them to try to start just summoning here and see what happens. I just want to see, like, as you know, yeah, okay. Chaos.
Say that again, Wintrude.
I want to see them just start trying to cast stuff like in the middle of it while the other three of us are just like, ah!
Guys, protect me for 60 rounds.
Protect 60 rounds. So Halaster is going to start with a bang. You watch as he brings his hands up above his head, swirls them together, smashing a stone of red, and then pulling at the top of the cavern as you watch a swirling maelstrom of meteorites begin to descend, crashing down around the pyramid surface. I need everybody to make a dex save.
Oh,
Can I,
son of a biscuit!
Can I counterspell him?
You could certainly try as your reaction.
Yeah.
What level are you casting it?
Wait, let me see how this works. I'll cast it at the. All right, wait. I'm gonna cast it. How many successes?
So each level above the base counterspell level determines your challenge against his spell. And I'll give you a hint on this one. He's casting it at 9th level. So it's going to be a tough beat unless you...
This son of a bitch is like...
Oh, I'm beating it. I am 100% beating it. So I'm gonna cast it at the 4th level.
Okay. Give me a d20.
And then I also get to add. What is it called?
So it's a DC 19.
Oh, I get Jack of all trades, so I get +2. That's a 12. Wait. Oh shit! My bardic inspiration is wait. I'm using peerless skill also.
It's hard to believe Tyr told us that once before that he never played this game before. he goes into rule checks now like a vet.
It's gonna ultra cast this
I mean,
thing.
30 seconds later, he is a vet.
Shit, didn't work.
What's the total?
16.
Yeah, it doesn't beat it. You guys watch as
Bad roll.
Tyr reacts, attempts to counterspell. You watch as the eyes of Halaster kind of like flare with arcane light, resisting the effect of the counterspell and bringing down the rest of the meteor swarm, crashing into the platform of the pyramid. So, starting with Tyr, what'd you get for your dex save?
Okay, deck save. 11.
11. You are going to take 81 points of fire damage.
Holy shit.
Wintrude, what'd you get for your dex save?
17.
That'll fail. 81 points of fire damage.
I don't fail.
He's got a high DC. Alex, what'd you get?
8.
That'll fail. I believe you're fire resistant, though, correct?
I am.
So you'll take half of 81 points of fire damage. Gelmir, what'd you get for your dex save?
24.
24 will save, so you'll take
Do we round
half.
up or round down? 41 or 40?
You round down. That's fine. So it'll be 40. Gelmir, that will be 40 points of fire damage because you saved.
So then, can I use my reaction to do reflexive resistance? It's new.
Sure,
And
go for it.
give myself a resistance. So
Yeah.
20.
Yep, be 20. Shogo,
right.
what'd you get?
I got a 0.
That'll be 81 points of fire damage to Shogo.
Wait, am I rolling for the Death Knight and Gribbets as well?
Yes, you are.
All right. Death Knight has advantage. It's a natural 20 for the Death Knight
Plus,
for 26.
okay, so he's good. He'll take half, which is 40 points of fire
Alfonso the
damage.
boss, dude.
And Gribbets has an 18.
That'll fail, so that'll be 81 points of fire damage to Gribbets.
Gribbets is down.
Okay.
But the Death Knight's still up.
Okay. Gribbets will disappear to the Fey world where he comes from.
I'm thanking God for evasion right now. I'm thanking the gods for evasion because
Lucky you.
Rogue.
That sounds pretty nice.
You guys were dumping on multi-classing earlier, but let me tell you, this Rogue Warlock build is, and I could have beaten that if I had used my talisman for a little bit more luck, but I'm waiting until things get really bad before I start bringing out those things.
All right. As a bonus action, you watch as he takes his scepter staff, holds it above his head, twirls it around as a massive thunder wave comes shooting out of it as well. I need everybody to make con saves, please.
Con saves.
Is this a spell?
It is a effect from the staff.
What type of damage is it?
Con. It's going to be a con save.
Okay.
I'm just thinking because of the glow of invulnerability, would that stop it? Is I guess what I mean.
Was global invulnerability stop?
All spells 5th level and lower.
No, this would be an effect, not a spell.
Okay.
11.
What'd you get, Tyr? Sorry, hold on a sec. Tyr, what'd you get?
15.
15. That'll fail. Take 12 points of force damage, and you're knocked 10 feet backwards. Wintrude?
I only got a 9.
12 points of force damage, and you will be knocked 10 feet backwards. Alex, 12 points of force damage. You'll be knocked backwards as well. Gelmir, you and the Death Knight?
I got an 11.
12 points of force damage.
And the Death Knight got a 21.
He will save. No effect on him.
Can I be the Death
Shogo.
Knight?
17.
Yeah, I know. Can I be the Death Knight? I'm going to laugh if you guys all die. It's just the Death Knight at the end.
Alphonse for the
Who like
win!
collects all your souls and all your gear and just steps back into the gates of hell. Shogo, what'd you get?
17.
17. That's the save you need for that, so there'll be no effect on you as well. Let's see. He's not going to move. He's going to stay in front of the gate. That'll finish Halaster's turn. Tyr, you are up.
I need
with
to
Wintrude
roll
on
for
deck.
concentration. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
concentration, baby.
Are they?
If anybody needs to make concentration checks for the meteor swarm, you need a natural 20 to maintain concentration if you took half or full amount of damage.
Are they corporeal? The spirits?
They are not. They are transparent spirit entities. They are
Gotcha.
considered undead.
Oh, but they're there.
They are there. Yeah, you can see them floating. See all 6 of them floating in conjunction around the Tempest, swirling behind Halaster. And can everyone see the camera? Is the screen very viewable and easy to see for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got a. So on that one you were just talking, 23. Does that make it then on the con
23
save?
will make it. Yes.
Okay. And do I have to do one previous? I have to do one just now for this too, like failing
For the force
that.
damage.
Like
Correct.
getting blasted.
Yep.
That's gonna be a con save 16.
Okay.
Is that okay? Or I don't know.
Yeah, because it's still you only took 12 points, so it's
Yeah, that's
10 or
right.
higher. Yeah, 10 or
Thanks.
higher.
Thanks, Jason.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna run up. Can I run up and use one of these piles of rubble as cover on the left?
Sure. The entire terrain is now considered difficult.
Okay.
Can I ask a dumb question?
No such thing, but go for it.
Okay. With protection from good and evil, I just need to know from Halaster. Not that Wintrude would know this or anything, but if he's like if Halaster's like an aberration, like a fiend or like undead-y type thing.
He is a humanoid, chaotic, evil entity.
Humanoid. Okay, so
Yep.
protection from good and evil doesn't apply to his attacks.
I don't believe so. In fact, there's an entry that I kept in that
Okay.
regard. He is not affected by it.
He's not like undead or anything like that, or fiendish.
Correct.
Okay, I just
Correct.
wanted to make sure because then he would have like disadvantage against on attack rolls against me.
Okay, good to know.
So thanks for blowing my plan, is what I wanted to tell you. So what I'm trying to tell you, Jason, is the spectral stuff better be like undead-y fiendish, so the spell wasn't cast or not.
Oh, the specters are definitely undead.
You know I'm kidding, of course.
Oh. We've
Okay.
been playing together too long, Chris, for me to worry about that.
So I've got I previously had stored the slow spell in my loot. Right? Using
Yep.
that would be an action, but I would still be able to use like a bonus action spell, right?
Yeah, because it's a spell store, or if you have a bonus action spell that you want to cast, yeah, absolutely. That's
Right.
usually the only way you can cast spells twice in a round.
So I'm going to use the slow from that I had stored previously.
Okay. Who are you targeting that with, Halaster?
Halaster, and then these guys on the left. 1, 2, 3, and then the two closest to Halaster on the right if it reaches.
What's the area of effect?
Let me see. It's a 40-foot cube.
Okay.
So if I can't get all 6 of them, I'd want to at least get maximize however many I can get from that 40-foot cube.
Gotcha. So in that 40-foot cube, I would say you're probably looking at... Let's see here. 120 feet range, 40-foot cube. If you center it on Halaster, you can get him and 3 of the other spirits.
Perfect. I'll do that.
Okay. He will use his reaction to counterspell. What level are you casting slow at?
3rd level.
3rd level. He'll cast it at 3rd level, so he will cancel out slow.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action once per day, Misty Step. I want to go to the left, like that rubble pile.
Yep.
To the left. All right.
There.
Is that the furthest I can go?
I mean, you could go. Misty Step is 30 feet, right?
30 feet, yeah.
30 will put you like right there.
I'll go there.
Okay.
And then I'll be done.
Okay. That'll finish Tyr's turn. Wintrude, you are up with the lair on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and it's too bad Tyr moved away from me, but I'm gonna go ahead and because I think he has more arrows. I only have 8 arrows left for this epic battle. I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow into my crossbow, and I'm just gonna make just an attack with it. And
Okay.
see you. I should. Okay, yeah. So, anyways. Shit, it's only a 14.
14, you watch as your arrow bounces off the bubble of energy around Halaster. It just pings off, disintegrates, and the remains of it drop to the ground.
Then I'm going to. Oh shit! I should have done that.
Oh, those oh shit moments.
Oh, okay. So I see what happens there, and then I'm like, "Ow!" Yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna bonus action steady aim. Oh no, it's the current turn. It only works on the current turn. Okay. I was supposed to steady aim first to give myself advantage on the roll, and then shoot. Okay, so I misused it. Got it. I'm gonna hide with cunning action.
As your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide behind some rubble here.
Okay, give me a stealth check. See how well you hide.
Let's stealth it. Stealth it, baby, for 26.
Nice. I love it.
I got 7 arrows left. Tyr, you have more arrows, right? Or am I wrong?
No, I think I gave you all my arrows previously.
Fudge. I love this. This is gonna be hilarious, dude. I'm dying already.
I only have bolts.
I have some nasty spells. I don't know. I got some good
All right,
ones.
so Wintrude, you're gonna get under cover. So put you in the rubble pile there.
What are the odds I get it to fail an intelligence saving throw?
I love your optimism. At the end of your turn, Wintrude, Halaster is going to use all 3 of his legendary actions. And I will need... I need your sister to make a con save. So I'm going to let you roll the d20, and I'll give you the modifier.
Yeah, I got a D20. What's up?
Roll it for your sister.
Roll it. That's a 19.
19 plus 6 is 25. That'll save. So she's going to take half of 118 points of necrotic damage. She is looking very rough, but she's still on her feet. You watch as he just points a finger down towards your sister, and this arc of necrotic energy shoots out and slams her in the chest. Did
he just bite her?
Underneath it, and you watch as all the necrosis of her skin and everything starts to kind of like cause her to kind of like have some like undead visage, like almost like she was immediately like almost killed instantly. But her natural ability to resist the damage keeps her on her feet, but just
what if that was like Finger of Death or something like that, or
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Finger of Death. Okay.
All right.
This
so
is oh my
that.
God.
The lair action is up. You watch as a gateway cracks open on the top of the pyramid. This huge hand starts kind of like clawing its way out through the gateway. And as the hand sits there, you watch as it goes up and squeezes suddenly in the midst of the air. I need everyone to make strength saves, please.
It's the best I'm going to do. 18.
Okay, that'll save. Wintrude?
$17.
That'll just barely save. Tyr?
3.
That'll fail. Gelmir?
9.
That'll fail. Death Knight?
12.
That'll fail as well. Shogo?
Failure.
Do you have any of your children with you, by the way?
Two
can't
of them
remember.
I think 2 of them got destroyed, and I packed Mika.
You packed up the bones of Mika in your bag.
Well, I put her worms in a jar.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah. You kept
safekeeping.
her. Yep, you kept her protected. For those of you that failed, you take 4 points of force damage, and you're considered restrained. What did Death Knight get again, Gelmir?
12.
12.
12. Oh, wait, is this a magical effect?
It is.
He has advantage. Let me just roll again then.
Yeah, go for it.
17.
Okay. That'll just barely save, so he is not restrained.
Okay.
So who all failed? It was Gelmir, Shogo, and Alex. Did you
Me.
fail?
No, I succeeded.
Tyr.
Oh, it was Tyr. That's right. Okay.
Once in my life when I really needed it.
Dude, if I didn't have my talesman, my pack talesman, I would have failed that. I used one of my charges on my luck talesman to get that save barely.
Shogo, Gelmir, and Tyr are currently restrained.
Jeez.
All right, that'll finish the lair effect. Alex, you are up with Gelmir on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action Relentless Curse on Relentless Hex. What is it called? Hexblade Curse. My bad. On the little guy up there, the little big guy.
The little guy.
That's what I'm gonna call him. I ain't scared.
I'm scared of him.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Nice.
All right,
Hex
we're gonna
that
start.
bastard.
Is there any other enemies besides him right now in that hand?
I mean, the hand, which is the layer effect. There's him. The specters haven't done anything.
Okay.
You don't know if they're linked to him directly or linked to the gateway, but they just seem to kind of like float nearby. But I will say everyone's passive perception is good enough that you can see the arcane energy that he's absorbing from their spiritual, like.
Yeah,
existence.
that's what I was starting to think. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta
All
start
right,
attacking them.
so going into this blind. Okay, so I kind of just start like handcrafting something in my hand, and I just like I'm looking at him and I'm like concentrating, and then I basically say like, and then I just kind of mumble something under my breath, and cast Feeble Mind. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Yes, I know what that is. That is going to be 11 plus 12 is a 23.
Can I
Yeah.
cunning words it?
Yeah, you'll have to re-roll.
No, you don't have to re-roll. I just have to roll my bardic
Like
inspiration.
Add a
Oh, that's
bonus
right.
to it.
To
Knock it out.
and that reduces his roll, correct?
Yeah, by 5.
18.
That's the save.
Oh, that was almost a fucking game changer, bro. That was
Fuck.
close.
Damn,
you
that
wouldn't
was
have
a
been
good
able.
idea,
You wouldn't
Mike.
be able to cast any spells, speak, activate magic items, understand any language.
Well, no, what it would have forced him to do was burn a legendary resistance. is
Yeah,
what
he
it
would have had to
forced him
burn it,
do.
right?
Yeah,
He still takes 4d6 psychic damage.
go for it.
Um,
He'll take half of that, right?
no, it's just automatic that.
Oh,
plus,
that's
and then
the
save.
even if so the fail will automatically still take the psychic. Gotcha. That's a good.
Yeah,
spell.
yeah.
What
So
level spell is that?
he takes the damage
eight.
and then makes the throw. It's 14
Ooh,
damage.
It's a level 8 spell. You just
Yeah, it's a level 8 spell.
My
That's awesome.
my bardic inspirations are ass right now.
14 damage.
14 damage. Like he feels the spell kind of like warped around him and then burst away as if he resisted it. But then you just see scratches appear across his face as like a psychic swipe of energy. And it's like part of his rotted teeth are now like exposed through his mouth. And you just watch as he just kind of glares at you.
Okay, so he's not resistant to psychic damage.
No, he doesn't appear to be resistant to it. No.
Okay, good. All right, that's
You want to move it
movement
all?
wise, I guess. I guess I want to kind of get closer, maybe. I mean, I'm in a pretty good spot. I would probably move like a little bit more. What is that creature next to me?
That is Gelmir.
Okay, yeah, I
And
want to get
to
away
your
from
left
that
is-
creature.
To your left is Wintrude's sister.
Also want to get away from
Lance.
that creature. I would just move. And that is what Shogo on the bottom left.
Shogo is on just behind Gelmir, who's currently restrained.
Okay, and then who's on the bottom left? Is that Tyr?
Yeah.
Yes, that's Tyr.
Okay, so I want to move closer to Tyr,
Okay.
and then that's
what's
my
your
turn.
what's your total movement?
It is 25 or 30.
So it's probably
30,
30.
it's
So
30.
You're able to move 5, 10, 15 feet. Because the meteor swarm turned the terrain into difficult terrain.
Okay, got it.
All right, that'll finish Alex's turn. Gelmir, you're currently restrained. Trying to remember what that does. It's been a while since I've...
Can't move, right?
And so, what am I restrained by?
The hand.
Like a
The hand
spectral
is using... Yeah, it's like using telekinesis to like keep you in a restrained grip in the spot that you are.
Shoot the hand, Gelmir.
You basically
I
have disadvantage on dex throws. It's like a stronger version of grapple, and anybody has
Correct.
advantage on you.
Yep. So you
And-
still have actions and bonus actions. You just can't move.
Right.
And you have disadvantage on your dex saves.
So I get the
Any
feeling that if I
attack,
just
any,
if I
I think
turn
any
into
attack
a
is an advantage.
gas,
Yes.
I would be able to get out of it.
Say that again.
Do I get the feeling that if I turn into gas, I'd be able to get out of it?
Ooh. I would be okay with that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It says you
first
can
let's do
teleport
this.
out of it, so I guess that kind of counts.
Yeah, it would count the same way. Yeah.
Okay, so how far is the Death Knight from Halaster?
It is at the height he's at up at the gateway to move across difficult terrain. I mean, he's about 85 feet from Halaster.
About 85 feet.
Yeah, I would say 40 feet up in the air and 45 feet over to get in the general area that he's occupied.
So if he dashes, he can get within 30 feet?
Yes, because he'd have
Okay.
normal movement if he dashes.
Okay, so my bonus action will be to control the Death Knight, and I'm going to tell him to rush Halaster, so he's going to dash.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his action to, or he's going to use his bonus action to cast Compelled Duel on Halaster.
Ooh. Is there a save for that?
Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, I would save your wisdom.
That is going to be a 15 plus 12, 27. Or, yeah, 27.
Yeah, 27.
DC was 6 million, so you failed. Okay, so that'll be everything for the Death Knight then. Yeah, I mean, since the ring is a free action, I'll just quickly turn to the gas, move over like 5 feet, and turn back to normal.
Can I, Gelmir, before you do anything else, this goes to everybody. I have a reaction that just got added with my level up. If you roll a 1 on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, please let me know, because I can use Bountiful Luck to let you re-roll that. If you roll a 1 on it, please don't forget to let me know, because my memory sometimes not so
luck.
good.
I love it.
So, Gelmir, I'm not trying to jinx you. It's just like in case the worst.
No,
happens,
that's
I wanna
awesome.
Let you know.
That would
But
have
if
been
I roll a
useful
1,
when I got.
you-
That would have been useful when I got hit by the meteor. When I rolled
roll
a
a
0.
Oh Jesus! What happened? Oh my God! Yeah.
Shogo does
Okay.
not have good dexterity. Too much nerve damage.
All right, so I still have 35 feet of movement. Is there a space I could get to that would like kind of line up multiple enemies in like a single shot?
If you're... Now, keep in mind, you may want to move as Gaseous Cloud, because right now the terrain's all difficult because of the meteor shower.
I ignore that because of my ranger stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean...
Yeah, I've got like a climb speed, a swim speed. I ignore difficult terrain.
I mean, you could either go far right and get 2 of the Spectres and the Halaster.
Yeah, I'll do that. 'cause I'm
That's
gonna
like
shoot-
that's like your best lineup. If you
Yeah.
go far right.
I'm gonna shoot a lightning arrow, so that's why.
Okay. I'll put you right there on the edge of the pyramid. Go for it. Take the shot.
You know, it doesn't work like I thought it would, but I'm still gonna shoot it. I'm just gonna shoot at it. Just Halaster. It's not like a line like normal lightning. It's just-
Gotcha.
he's gonna take damage, and then everybody within 10 feet of him will take damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So for the attack, That's a 29 to hit.
29 will definitely hit.
All right, so he needs to make a dex save.
Not his forte. That's going to be a 14 plus 2 is a 16.
All right, so I think that is a fail. I'm trying to remember what my DC is. No, that's a success.
Okay. So still takes half damage though, right?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
So he'll take 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
I will use Fury of the Small to do add 15 to that.
Okay.
And then, is there anybody within 10 feet of him?
There is not. They're all pretty much spread out.
Okay. Then I'll just take a second attack, and that'll be the end of it.
Go for it.
All right. 18 to hit.
18 will just barely hit as you watch the arrow penetrate the barrier around him and stick into his chest.
It'll be 12 damage.
Well, nice.
I did more damage with my normal arrow than my 3rd level spell.
Fury of the Small, though, helped that out a bit.
Yeah.
So you guys
true.
watch as Gelmir casts that lightning effect, and it crackles across the surface of Halaster. He kind of buckles underneath of it, and then follows it up with a crossbow bolt. It sticks it in his chest. He kind of like looks down and rips it out of his chest. Looks like he took the damage, though. Still technically up, but he took a little bit of damage from that. That finish your
That's
turn?
Yep.
Okay. Shogo, you are up, and they'll be at the top of the second round.
What smoking kind of half flat, like half roadkill looking thing that is me at this point. I cast Regenerate on myself.
Okay.
So
That's your action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. Here's that. Alright. So I regain 30 health.
Nice.
And I will be more difficult to keep dead, but technically still killable. But yeah, underneath what remains of my clothing, flesh is rapidly beginning to knit together, in many cases weaving into the clothing due to its rapid, almost malignant growth. And can I cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action, because that's another spell?
If Regenerate was a spell, no.
Yeah, okay. For bonus action.
Can't. Oh no. Yeah, only if you use a cantrip.
Correct.
Then you
Yeah.
can use bonus action.
Alright. I'm trying to think of Channel Divinity. No, I don't.
Hey, Chris, did it end up raining where you are?
Not today. No, there was like I saw there was supposed to be a slight chance of it, but nothing's happened around here. It's just humid as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, it rained and now it's humid over here.
Surely I have to have at least one healing potion. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know about your guys' potions. I don't keep track of that, so I'm assuming you kept track of that.
I don't think. Let me check. I don't think I ever got a hold of any. I just assumed that I don't think I have anything to do with my bonus action. Does it take an action to try and get out of the hand, or?
No, you're just considered restrained till the end of your turn.
Okay.
So if that's all you're going to do, that'll finish your turn. You're no longer restrained. Takes us to the top of the second round. Halaster is up with Tyr on deck.
Halaster fly? Is that what it is?
He is hovering, floating in front of the Tempest Gateway.
him.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonder what happens if I run through that gateway.
Are you a god? No, but I am now. You run through the gateway.
That's such a fucking Marvel movie ass line.
Right? Oh, he will use that. Actually, since you got his attention, around you, a swarm of daggers enveloped you, and you are. I need you to make.
Cloud of daggers.
I believe so. Let me make sure. There it
Favorite
is.
spells.
I need you to, and he's going to be concentrating on this.
At least in Baldur's Gate.
I need you to make a. Oh, there's no save on this one.
I
And
just get ripped apart.
he is going to cast it at 8th level. I don't know if I've got that many d4s. Oh, I do have that many d4s. I just didn't pull any of them out. That's pretty funny. That is going to be 31 points of slashing damage.
It's ridiculous.
And he'll currently be concentrating on the Cloud of Daggers. That is his action. As a bonus action, he is going to... What should he use? Nope. He still has charges left. He's going to use the scepter as his bonus action. And he's going to cast it towards Shogo, the Death Knight, and Gelmir. I need the three of you to make... What did I say that was? That was... The three of you to make con saves, please. The blast of energy and force comes barreling down towards the three of you.
Just remember,
21.
21 will just barely fail.
Wait,
Is this a
what?
spell?
His DC is 22. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not the spell. It's the scepter effect. No, 21 succeeds. So you're good on that.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. Gelmir, what'd you get?
I rolled a natural 1, Wintrude.
so all of a sudden, Wintrude's from her hiding place. Wintrude's eyes glow blue, and she's magically turned towards that area. And her hand goes up like this to rewind the event 6 seconds for Gelmir, so he can re-roll it.
All right, go for
That's
it.
her
Right.
reaction.
I rolled a 10.
Oh,
That'll
for
be-
nothing!
That'll be 12
That-
points of force damage, and you are knocked back 10 feet.
And the
Couldn't
Death
rewind
Knight,
time when we got hit with the fucking meteor.
6 seconds, not 12 seconds. Shogo, you passed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing happens to you. Death Knight,
got 20.
20, he's good as well. Nothing happens to
But
him.
Alphonse is a beast.
The wave of force washes over me, but at this point, I'm kind of latched on, sort of growing into the floor.
How much damage did I take?
12.
So you're saying I should have rolled a life cleric just for this one moment, this one battle. That's what I'm learning.
All right.
I mean, any experience can, procure multiple lessons. So,
That'll finish Halaster's turn. Tyr, you are up with Wintrude on deck.
All right. For the bonus action, can I pop a potion of health?
Absolutely.
All right. 2d4. Oh, max health gain.
Nice.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast. Oh, actually, how close are the little specters on the closest to me? What is their grouping?
They're individually like floating around. They're within 15 feet of each other in kind of like a semicircle chain. So they're not grouped together, but they're grouped in such a way that 1 to 1, they're 15 feet from each other, but they're, at the furthest point, they're like 75 feet from the furthest left to the furthest right.
Okay. So I am going to cast Whirlwind centered on a point closest to Halaster where I can hit all three. So it's got a radius of 10 feet. So
what level are you casting at?
that is 7th level.
7th. Oh, he's going to have to roll a d20.
I don't know if Halaster. So it's going to have a diameter of 20 feet. I'm trying to hit the spirits. And then
are you focusing on the spirits then?
Or I'm trying to put it on a point to hit as many of them as I can. What's the distance between Halaster and the furthest guy? I guess it should be the...
Probably 30 feet, 35 feet.
Okay. I'll hit the 2 closest to Halaster and Halaster then. I'm gonna, this is one of my magical secrets, so I'm gonna ask for a chord from Chord. Just like that. And just a fucking...
Nice. I love it. All right. So with that, I'm assuming there's a save?
Yeah, so you'll be making a deck save.
For 3 of the spirits, right? The ones on the left or the ones on the right?
The 2 spirits in Halaster.
Okay.
What I'm aiming for.
The spirits will fail. Halaster will get a 17.
Fail.
Nice.
Creature takes 10d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. In addition, a larger, smaller creature that fails must succeed on a strength saving throw, or become restrained in the whirlwind until the spell ends.
Okay. That's definitely going to fail a strength saving throw for Halaster. The spirits are immune to the restrained condition because of what they are. However, they will take damage from the effect of the spell. So go ahead and roll bludgeoning for the spell.
32.
32. Halaster is considered restrained. He will have to make a concentration save on the Cloud of Daggers. That will actually fail with a 2 plus 12. So the Cloud of Daggers goes away. And Halaster is currently both hexed and restrained.
And then,
That's really good. So he's on the floor. He's not flying anymore?
Oh, he's flying, but he's up in the whirlwind. Like he's trapped inside this whirlwind that Tyr is currently concentrating on, right, Tyr?
Okay.
yeah. And then when a creature starts its turn restrained by the whirlwind, the creature is pulled 5 feet higher inside.
Okay.
And moves with the whirlwind.
Okay.
I believe that'll finish your turn. Bonus action.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're no longer restrained, as at the end of your turn, the restraint goes away. Wintrude, you're up with the lair on deck. That was a good round for the bard. Holy shit, did some damage.
I've got a...
Oh, there you go.
No, it's not. I just have an incredibly stupid fucking idea. Is my distance 60 feet or less with that height differential? I'm really bad at calculating that stuff.
No, that's fine. I mean, you're 30 feet out, and he was 45 feet, but now he's 50 feet because of the whirlwind effect.
Yeah.
So he's 85 feet from you.
I drop my concentration on protection from good and evil. I cast fly on myself.
Okay.
And I whip out that dagger of lightning, and I just go straight towards him with that dagger and try to just jab it into his chest.
So I forgot to do your sister. She would have summoned Healing Spirit. I need everyone to get 18 hit points back, please.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, Wintrude, you would get sucked into the tornado.
Oh, I would?
Yep.
Oh! Okay. Okay, so in that case then,
My whirlwind.
with
Attack the
sneak
spirits.
attack.
Attack the spirits.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my crossbow attack on the lowest floating ghost that's to the left of Halaster, just to the left of him.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. So I should have an advantage with sneak attack because I'm hidden.
I'm hidden, bitches. I'm hidden.
Oh, I critted. I crit. So that's let me 2d6. Okay, well, first off,
Fortunately, you watch your arrow harmlessly pass through the spirit.
even if it's a magical,
You get the feeling that they may not be affected by weapons at all.
Judas.
oh, you just broke my heart.
A weapon spell attacks.
Let me see here. Damn, that's too bad. Let's see. What do I have as bonus action?
I will say though, when the magical whirlwind that was created by Tyr, you did watch the specters take damage from that.
From the magic.
Correct.
Do the spirits show any sign of like fading, and like is there any?
Yeah, I would say they look like they're a little faded now between Halaster like absorbing their arcane energy and the damage that you just took from your magical effect, your magical spell. They're a little faded, and that seems to be the only way you can determine that they're taking damage or being absorbed through the arcane energy tendrils that Halaster is using.
I'm just gonna bonus action hide.
Give me a stealth check.
It's a 14.
14. Ooh, not so good. Trevor
That's
on
the end
second
of my turn.
round. All right, that'll end your turn. You watch as the hand circles about the wrist, and then you watch as the hand's fingers open and flare. I need everybody to make dex saves, please.
God damn it.
Roll for Olanth as well, if you would, for me. Winter, and I'll add the modifier.
I fail.
What'd you get, Alex?
A 10.
10. Tyr, what'd you get for your dex save?
13.
13, that'll fail. Wintrude?
16 for Wintrude.
That'll just succeed.
And then Orlanth is 14.
That'll fail.
Okay.
She only has a +1 on her dex save. Alex, you failed. Tyr fails. Wintrude, you succeed. Orlanth fails. Gelmir, what'd you get?
21.
You're good. What'd your Death Knight get?
18.
18's good as well.
Ooh.
Shogo?
Fail.
All of you watch as tendrils of lightning crack out of the fingers of the hand. Everyone who failed takes 16 points of lightning damage. If you're concentrating, give me a 10 or higher to maintain your concentration. What you have to do for is good.
Oh, yeah, her healing beacon there.
Good.
Yep.
Good to go. We are concentrated.
Concentrate on the whirlwind.
If you pass, do you take any damage or nothing?
No. The lair action does not punish people for success. All right, that'll finish the lair action. Alex, you are up with Gelmir on deck.
All right, I have 3 quick questions. One, if I were to like teleport there, what's the range of the enemy? Like, would I even be able to swing on it?
Right now, Halaster's only about 50 feet from you.
But also he's in a
But
world.
if I got up next to it, like, how close could I get? Can I swing on it with my sword?
I mean, you could teleport into base with Halaster, or at least try to.
Okay. Next question.
The only thing is that there's a whirlwind around him.
Yeah.
And if you
Right.
teleport next to him, you'll be in the whirlwind as well.
Focus-
and you'll have to make
focus
a
spirit.
concentration. Or you'll have to make a save.
No,
Yeah, we're thinking trying to get the spirits first.
I'm yelling. Focus
With
the
magic.
spirit. Kill the spirits. Destroy
Okay.
them.
Second question is, when you guys were all doing the one thing before battle, is there any way I can say that I used the oil of sharpness? Because I've never
that's
used
fine.
it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
And then the last question is, another thing that I've never used this entire game that I've considering uses is the darkness spell. It's like the magical darkness. Does that make it? Is it like Baldur's Gate where people could still attack it, or is it like nobody can see it and he can't see?
Well, as long as he doesn't have true sight.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have true sight, then essentially attacking out is at disadvantage, and attacking in is with disadvantage because of the magical darkness.
Okay, so it's both directions disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I wanted to figure out. Okay, so in that case, I am going to. You guys are saying attack the spirits. Where? So can I movement speed to a spirit or no?
There's
Well,
3
it's-
to your left and 3 to your right.
It's got to be a magic attack too. It's got not something with a
Everything that
weapon.
I do is a magic.
Well, it can't be a magic weapon because they're immune to all weapon attacks and effects.
Okay.
You
So
would have
the only
just
thing that
seen
they
me miss.
seem to take damage from is from magical spells, which is redundant. Spells are all magical.
How many
Strike
spirits
out.
we got?
All spells. There are
6.
6.
They haven't done anything yet.
Not so far.
The two on the left closest to Halaster have taken 32 points of damage. I guess the meta game.
Correct.
But they got hit by the whirl. They got hit by the whirlwind, but are
Correct.
not dragged in because they're.
They are immune
They're-
to they're immune to the restraining effect.
That changes things. That changes things.
Now that thing in the center, you said those are the hand kind of thing that's taking the lair action stuff.
Correct.
Okay.
Would a poison cloud be considered magic in that way?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be great. All right, then I would like to cast the spell Summon Greater Demon.
Did that take a minute?
No, there's another one that's a one action.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a 3rd level spell.
Love it.
And I'm scaling it to 5th level. And I'm going with a old school V-Rock, which is like this flying thing.
Yeah. What's it called?
A V-Rock.
Sounds familiar to me.
I kind of want to do the echo of
How
the
do you spell it?
Demogorgon. V-R-O-C-K.
If I have a mini for it. Oh yeah, I do. That's awesome. I never get to use this one.
I wanted to do the giant, but because I have the new Giants book, but it's not gonna work. Tentacle attacks are probably not gonna do anything, are they?
Is there mat? A rock.
All right.
That's exactly what it looks like too.
Yeah, it's
I
large
just pulled
too.
up the picture.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be my action.
Okay. And does
And
it
then-
work? Does it operate on your initiative then?
Roll initiative for the demon.
Okay. Roll. Go ahead and roll.
All right, it is going to be initiative is calculated by Dex, right?
Correct.
It's gonna be the same initiative I have, anyways. So 9.
9.
Not good.
Okay. So it'll go before Shogo.
And then, so that's that. And then, can I bonus action cast another spell or no?
Cannot.
Okay. Then for my, do I have any other bonus action with this?
I would also say all of your passive perception is good enough that you notice that the robe that Halaster's wearing has a bunch of blinking eyes on it.
Okay.
Pokemon Eye.
Cast light on the eye.
Well, I would like to run towards the front, like closer to, get even closer to the enemy. I
Alex,
have
if
30
you-
feet, and it's
I mean, the only concern you have is that whirlwind that's currently enveloping the
yeah. So
area.
just outside of the whirlwind, as close as I can get.
Okay. So I'll put you right there.
Yeah.
You're at the edge of the whirlwind. And that'll
Alright.
finish your turn.
Yeah.
Gelmir, you are up
Wait,
With-
Gelmir, before you do anything,
with a V-Rock on deck.
before you do anything, Gelmir, just remember he's restrained. Attack rolls have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
You're mute, Gelmir.
Tyr, you're speaking absolute nonsense. Whatever you're saying makes no sense. Is there maybe like a spirit that looks like it's getting maybe more power or healthier than the others, or
They're all diminishing, but the ones that took damage from the whirlwind effect look like they're diminishing a little bit more than the others.
yeah, I'm looking for like the healthiest, the strongest.
And there's not one that's healthy or strongest. It seems to mostly do with how Halaster is absorbing energy equally from all of them. So I would say the two that took damage are definitely in better shape or in worse shape, while the remainder of the ones that didn't take damage look to be better than those two.
All right, I'll have the Death Knight look at one that's near him
Okay.
with that hasn't taken damage, and he'll raise his finger, look at it, and then he'll just say, be gone with you, foul spirit. And he's gonna cast banishment.
Nice.
That's exactly how a Death Knight's voice sounds. Yeah.
Be gone with you, foul spirit.
Very Roger Rabbit of you. What's the save on that?
Charisma.
Oh, good choice. Very good choice. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. So we'll say, and he's concentrating on that, correct?
That's
Banishment
No.
is just an action.
Yes.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
cast it. Is it?
No, it is concentration.
Yep. So he's concentrating on
Weird.
that.
Learn something new every day. Okay.
All right, and then for my action, for the things that I do, I got nothing for these spirits I can do. So I will just kind of take a little step to the side, and I'm just going to shoot a couple arrows over at a couple bolts over at our guy.
With advantage.
You have it, and I believe you have advantage because he's considered restrained.
All right, so first one then will be, let's see, a nat 20 is the advantage.
Nice.
Pokemon Eye.
And then I get to add a d8 because I'm going to make him my favored enemy. 17 plus a d8.
Man,
So
I had
for
a
the
lot of
first
fun
attack,
with
that's
this.
going to be
I have fun
24
building this
damage.
battle board, man. It's not that I get to use a lot of pieces all the time, and it's fun when I get to use a lot more pieces. What'd you get total?
24 for the first attack.
Okay.
And
He's,
second attack
he's
is a
currently
20
not concentrating on anything, so he doesn't have to check.
24 to hit for the second attack.
That'll hit. Roll for damage. Fucking Gelmir going tits up. Get him.
8 for the second attack.
8.
Yep.
2 crossbow bolts go slicing into the whirlwind, strong enough they like jam into his side and his leg as he's like being tossed around in the whirlwind. He screams in pain as he gets hit by both bolts.
I don't know who's got the cards anymore or where they're at, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be pulling those cards right now. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action. I need you to make a dex save. There's a small fiery globe comes streaking towards you.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell.
Is it under 5th level?
It is.
Then it doesn't do anything.
How's that work?
My globe of invulnerability.
Oh, that's right. You've got that going on. You guys watch as the fireball spell just goes, hits a strange greenish blue glowing globe around, and it just absorbs it, soaks it up. Halaster, while tumbling in the whirlwind, sees that his eyes furl in concentration as he realizes that you have globe of invulnerability around you.
I just want to look at everybody since this is actually the first time this armor's ever actually worked, and be like, "Oh, see, I told you guys, it's the best armor ever. It's so awesome." That'll be it.
All right. That will finish his legendary action. Shogo. Oh no, the V-Rock is up. Alex.
All right. So he is going to cast.
Do you have a stat block for your V-Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spores. It's
At what
15.
level?
It's a Constitution save, DC 14.
At what level is he casting it?
Doesn't give me that.
I believe if he's a traditional caster, he should be able to use his reaction to dispel it, but let me check the stat block generator for that one. There it is. Oh no, it's a magical effect. It's not a spell. Never mind. That is a DC 14 or higher con save.
Yeah, and I wanted to put it around the spirits if I can, and
okay. And Halaster,
everybody I can get. It's 15 feet.
It's 15 feet. I'll say it can get around him and one other, so he will save. The spirit will fail. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's really not that much damage now that I'm looking at it. It's okay though.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Oh, I rolled the highest pretty much I could. A 9.
9 points of poison damage, correct?
And then the target. Oh, it's at the start of each of their turns. They do the check. So I screwed it up. And then that's that's it. That's it.
So he's not moving. He's going to stay put behind you.
Yeah, he's going to just stay put.
Okay. That'll finish the V-Rock's turn. Shogo, you are up. But before we go, at the end of the V-Rock's turn, Halaster is going to use another legendary action. And he is going to cast... He is going to cast Magic Missile at the V-Rock. That will be 9 points of force damage. Shogo, you are up. Then we'll be at the top of the third round with Halaster on deck.
With a wet tearing noise, I uproot myself and start shambling towards Halaster.
Okay. How far?
Because it's difficult terrain, I'd say 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon Spiritual Weapon at, let me see, what level? Fifth level.
Okay.
And is it?
Are you gonna cast it where he is?
I'm going to cast it to attack the weakest look. Actually, I have a question about what I see. I basically jammed a Quasit and a Succubus into his resurrection ritual thing last time.
Correct.
Does the Quasit look significantly like? I imagine it's a far weaker soul, so I'm wondering if it's.
Yeah, one of them just got banished by Gelmir, by the Death Knight. The other one is right here in front of Alex.
I'd like to target the Quasit with this weapon. So let's
Go for
see.
it. Roll to hit.
Oh.
It is a spell effect, so he'll take damage if you hit him.
22 to hit, and
22 will hit.
let me look at the log. I accidentally rolled damage first. Spiritual weapon damage is 12.
Okay.
And for my main action, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the Quasit if it's still around.
And that's a cantrip or a spell?
Cantrip.
Okay, yeah. What's the save on that?
Wisdom.
That's going to fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Let me see.
Roll the high damage, or the 12D, right? Because it's already taken damage.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. And because it's like we're at level 15, right? So it's 3d12.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Shogo.
I start murmuring the words that everyone who knows healing magic would know as healing word, but strangely, rather than heal the Quasit, the life energy seems to be disrupting and almost causing it to, I guess, pucker and mutate as if afflicted by several cancers at once for 18 necrotic damage.
Nice. You watch as the magical damage shreds the Quasit and it vanishes.
Fuck yeah. It's my cleric, baby.
And I end my turn.
That'll finish your turn. Top of the third round. Halaster is up. What level did you cast Whirlwind at, Tyr?
7th level. So at the start of the turn.
He's got to make another save, right?
No. When the creature starts its turn, it's restrained by the wind. The creature is pulled 5 feet higher inside it.
Okay.
Unless the creature is at the top. You can use your action, strength or dex check against your. Yeah, you can use an action to make a strength or dex check to get out.
He is going to stay in it, which means he's going to take more damage, correct?
I don't think so. It just says
He just stays restrained.
the first time on the turn that it enters the whirlwind or whirlwind enters its space, a creature takes 10d6.
So because he's not using his action, he just remains restrained inside the whirlwind.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just brought up 5 feet higher. He's like raised.
Gotcha.
I just realized I have to do a saving throw to see if I still control the demon at the end of each turn.
Yep, go for it. Yeah, that's the unfortunate side effect of summoning a demon.
Should have summoned him by the whirlwind.
Yeah, we're good. He fails.
Yeah. I need Gelmir to make a wisdom save, please.
15.
15 will fail.
Is this a spell?
Oh shit! It is.
What level?
It's level 7.
Oh.
No, actually, he would have recognized your invulnerability, he would have cast it at level 6. You guys watch as cute little puppy dog is now in the corner.
He polymorphed Gelmir into a cute puppy.
Yep.
I love it. It's adorable.
How long will this last? Just
He's concentrating on it, so as long as he's concentrating.
well, damn it! Now we have a hard.
Or until
force
we,
to make.
or until we squish the puppy of all its hit points and Gelmir becomes Gelmir. How do you feel about beating a puppy?
All right, so that's his action. Because, I mean, Gelmir was doing the most damage. Bonus action, he's going to invoke his scepter again, but he's going to invoke it down towards the... So I need Alex and Tyr and the V-Rock to make con saves, please.
Oh, nice. I got a 21.
15.
That'll save. You take no effect.
15 for me.
That'll fail. You're going to take 18 points of force damage. And I need you to make a concentration save of 10 or higher, please.
Yep.
What did the V-Rock get, Alex?
Oh, great question.
Oh, wow. I
Uh,
fail.
You are no longer concentrating on whirlwind.
Wow,
That
that's great.
effect drops.
3 and a 5.
he gets a 22.
All right. The V-Rock is not affected either. That will finish Halaster's turn, although since the whirlwind drops, he's actually going to move.
And then does he do the poison cloud again, or since we already did it, we don't have to worry about it?
No, he already did it because it would have been at the start of his turn.
Okay.
He is no longer restrained. He's still under the effect of Hexblade's curse, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
that's because you're not concentrating on anything right now, right, Alex?
Right, I'm not concentrating. Hexplex Curse isn't a concentration because it's the hex one.
Gotcha.
It's the other hex. It's the other hex, or the blade
He's
one.
going over here. All right. That'll finish his turn as he moves away. Tyr, you are up with Wintrude on deck.
I'm going to pop another potion of healing.
Okay. Bonus action.
Yeah. All right. For 5 health.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on
Okay.
Halaster.
All right. Is there a save for that, or is that a ranged hit?
Save 18. I'm sorry, Wisdom 18.
That is 12 plus 12 is a 24.
Yeah, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Go for it. Just to get I think a 5 or higher.
God damn it, 4.
That means he just saves.
This is ridiculous.
He's a tough dude.
Yeah, but all my Bardic Inspirations have been like just save or one off. That's so
Yeah, I know. Those rolls.
statistical.
So that was your bonus action.
an
Take the
action.
potion, and your action, you still have your move.
Yeah, so the pillar where that closest specter is,
Yep.
can I get behind it?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind that pillar.
Take you right over to it, right there.
All right.
Oh, Jason,
This
just as a question, the sort of spirit of healing that Orlanth summoned, is that still popping off? For
Oh yeah,
people
that's
in
still
the area?
off. Everybody gets 12 points back. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. That's all Orlanth does. She's just hiding, concentrating on the healing spirit right now.
We all
Yeah,
heal 12.
My turn is
Yep.
done.
Just stealing my job. Not
I-
that
Well, no, it's one of my concerns was so you guys. I see you guys keep taking a bonus action to pop off healing potions, and it's like if that thing's actually healing, it'll affect what you do with your bonus action. So
Correct.
But I don't gain health, right? Because I'm at my max for the dog form.
Correct.
Okay.
Right now you have 8 hit points.
How far away, like how close is Halaster to the ground at this point?
He is 15 feet off the ground.
Damn
So I can't even swing on him.
So, Tyr, that'll finish your turn.
Yep.
Wintrude, you're up with the lair on deck.
So I'm going to go ahead and use some of my. I'm going to move closer to the spirit that is next to the black one, on if that on my left, if that makes sense.
You want to?
I know it's difficult. I know it's
this
difficult
way?
terrain. Yeah. So
So
I have
you can
25. I have 25 movement total.
Move, yeah, you
so.
can basically move 10 feet.
Okay.
So put you in front of the V Rock.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Eldritch Blast on the clearest ghost, not the black one, but the clearest looking one.
Okay, go for it.
Um,
Yeah, I use that different coloration just to denote it as one of the disciples. So the Quasit has been destroyed, and the other weaker succubus was just banished by the concentrating Death Knight.
Oh, I was trying to banish like the strongest one.
Oh, were you? Okay, I'll put that one back. And then
Actually-
I will banish this one.
or actually, what I'm going to do is instead of Eldritch Blast, I'm going to go ahead and use Sacred Flame. It's a
Okay.
it's a Dex save DC 16.
Choice. It's a 4 plus 2 is a 6. That'll fail.
Yeah. So then that's 3d8 radiant damage.
Go for it.
16 radiant damage.
Okay. You notice as the specter fades a little bit more, and it's looking like it's taken quite a bit of magical damage, and it's barely able to hold its form into existence.
And then I bravely hide,
Okay, give me a stealth check.
which is another 14.
No, yeah, that ain't gonna do it. At the end of Halaster's turn, I need you to make a dex save, please, Wintrude.
16.
16 will fail.
I'm gonna wait. Let me put a little bit. Let me put some magic on it. Is that legit or?
Let me put some magic on it. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, I got all sorts of luck and stuff. So,
I mean,
put
as
it-
long as it qualifies, go for it.
yeah. What's the D? Am I allowed to know the DC?
DC is a 22.
Oh, yeah. Let me try it. Let me use a luck point.
Because you
and
rolled a
try to-
16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a luck point here
Okay.
because I took luck for my neck when we went up to 15. So
Yep.
Dex again, you say?
Yep.
24.
24. That'll save. You'll take half damage. Take half of 31 points of fire damage. So that'll
With
be 15
evasion, I
points.
take no damage because I
Um,
succeeded.
Is evasion a reaction, however?
Evasion is
It's just for any.
It's innate, right? It's passive.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. It's just that I'm looking it up real quick. It's just so you
No, it's
know
fine.
for. Okay,
I'm pretty
I just
sure
wanna make
that's
sure
the way
you
it
knew.
works. Yeah, no, it works that way. I always just like to double check because evasion could be funky. That will finish his legendary action. The lair effect. I need everybody to make strength saves, please.
Oh, nice. We're rolling good now.
Tyr, what'd you get?
10.
10, that'll fail. Wintrude,
I got 12.
that'll fail. Alex, what'd you get?
18, and my monster got 10.
10 will fail. 18 will succeed. Gelmir,
He's a dog.
I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna. What's the dog stat?
You have to roll the dog stat, right?
yeah. Hold on, let me pull that up.
What if he?
Well,
I
he
love
failed.
if he.
It doesn't
I
even
love
matter.
if
He
kills-
failed. Okay.
I want him to
Roll
kill
6
his
to
own
solve,
polymorph
Gelmir.
smell.
Gelmir, I saw the 6. It doesn't even matter
That's
what
my.
the stat is.
That's my Death Knight. Thank you.
Okay.
You have a plus
all right.
2.
But actually, it was. That's actually better than Gelmir's strength. The Death Knight with advantage got a 9 because I rolled a 4
Yeah,
and a
that'll
2.
fail.
And then a +2 for the dog. 17.
He'll succeed.
That's bull BS.
All
Can
right.
I-
So
can I
everybody
switch
who
roles with
failed are now affected by crushing embrace. You are considered restrained, and you take 21 points of force damage.
If you
I
fail.
probably would have.
If you fail.
So, unfortunately, Orlanth failed. So I'll have to roll for her concentration. 10 or higher. Oh, natural 20, so she'll maintain concentration, but she is.
Thank God we're gonna need that
Restrained.
healing, son.
I think Shogo, you failed as well, correct?
I'm restrained too. I failed.
Okay. Where are you? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
V-Rock
failed.
failed.
D-Rock failed. Tyr, did you pass or fail?
I failed.
Okay. Ooh. I think Alex, you're the only one not restrained this turn.
Yeah.
That and the dog.
I am immortal.
Can I choose to fail?
No, because you have a dog sensibility. So, you're not really Gelmir. You're now a dog. So you're not bright. Like, the dog's brighter than Gelmir to a certain degree, but a little bit more instinctual. So no, I'm going to say it can't choose to fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like the question.
Yeah, it would have gotten me out of dog form.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'll get you out
that'll-
of dog form. Don't worry, Gelmir.
All right.
Great.
So that'll end the lair effect. Alex, you are up with Gelmir on deck.
Okay, I take it. I can't get to the enemy in
Oh,
30
I'm sorry.
feet.
Did your Death Knight fail as well? Gelmir, yeah, he did, right? He's restrained.
Everybody's restrained.
Yeah, everybody
Jo-
but
Jo-
Alex.
Gelmir.
You gotta roll
dog.
concentration too, right?
What's that? Oh, yeah,
No.
give him a concentration check for banishment. 10 or higher.
Can Gelmir, if he can like jump up and bite Halaster and just break his concentration, that'd be pretty cool.
Does
Well, he's
he
15
get?
feet up in the air.
He has advantage.
Maybe
on
he's an
on
agile
magical
dog.
effects. Does he still get advantage on con saves?
No, just because it's not technically a magical. Well, actually, the lair effect is a magical effect, but so a spell. Yeah, I'm okay with him having advantage. I think that makes sense.
Okay, good. Because the first one was a 2.
Okay, this is gonna be a fun one.
6 plus 5 is 11.
I'll just barely save. He maintains concentration.
Okay, so I can't run across, right? At 30 feet, it's difficult terrain. I'm not gonna make it to the enemy.
No, you at best you can move 15 feet with it being difficult terrain.
Okay, so here's what we're thinking here. We're thinking he's too high up anyways if I get close. So what we're thinking is we're gonna relentless hex, teleport to like above him. We're gonna come down swinging on him, and then for my second action, as I'm coming down, I'm gonna swing on the cat. But I do a lot of damage, so this cat could carry over some extra damage. But it's just
The
to
dog.
get Gelmir back for the previous
I'm a
BS.
dog, sir.
The dog.
I'm a
I'm
dog,
sorry.
yes.
It's so small of a dog. It's one of those dogs that you like fit in the purse that I just assumed it was a cat.
I don't know what Pomeranian.
Esto perrito, señor.
Yeah, I'm like a hairless dog, like with just like the fur at like the ankles, like one of those. collar and the ankles. That's Gelmir.
So as far as we can
I
tell,
remember it was like last session that Gelmir just completely just messed me up, and I took like tons of damage.
You did.
So I'm okay with this, and Alex is definitely okay with this because he thinks Gelmir is totally fine anyways. So if you're okay with it, me teleporting, doing a swing on the enemy, and then my second action swing on the cat as I'm falling down.
Or the dog.
Yeah, the dog cat.
Dog cat.
Since
Cat
Gelmir-
dog.
Say cat. I keep saying cat.
dog.
since Gelmir is hairless, as far as we can tell, Halaster's spell only stripped off his clothing.
So
Are you okay with
teleport
that
over.
play? Is that a legitimate?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go for
But
it.
if I hit him and he loses concentration, then it turns. And then it
Yeah,
turns
yeah, then you hit Gelmir.
Okay. Okay. So that's
You're
an option.
killing so many birds with one stone.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So for the first attack, that is going to be a 35 to
Yeah,
hit.
that'll hit.
And this is going to be plus. Okay, so it's 15 plus 5 for the hex plus 5 necrotic. So if he's resistant to necrotic, so it's 25 damage.
Okay. He'll take 20 points as you realize he is immune to necrotic.
Okay. And then does he make a concentration saving throw? I guess.
That's going to be a 10 or higher. Half the damage. That's going to be a 19 plus 12 is a 31.
Okay, so he's fine. And then we're gonna roll it on the dog.
Roll to hit the dog.
It's gonna be a 22 to hit the dog.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, I rolled a 1, which is great, but it still gets necrotic, so it's 12 plus 5 necrotic.
So 17 total.
Yeah.
17 necrotic on the dog.
So the dog is killed at 3 points of damage.
Perfect. Gelmir,
The rest
Saved
rolls over
you.
to Gelmir.
when he comes to form, Gelmir, I came and saved you, Gelmir.
That was real rough.
So doesn't some of the damage carry over? Is that the thing?
Yeah,
so
the
like
remaining-
14 damage.
Yeah, the remaining damage will carry over to Gelmir.
So I took 14, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's totally fine for you.
Did it break his concentration then? Or I saw you remove the.
Well, once he's dead, once the dog is dead,
Oh,
it
on
drops the
polymorph,
spell
duh.
effect. Yeah, polymorph.
Yeah, that's what yeah, sorry.
So at the end of your turn, Alex, he will use a legendary. Well, actually, since you fell for the bait, he is going to use. He is going to use. Yeah, he is going to. No, he's not, because it's a legendary action, not his action. No, he can do that next round. Assuming Gelmir doesn't get too lucky. Fuck, should he do this or not? Nope. He's gonna trust the luck. So he's not gonna use a legendary action. He's going to belay that. Gelmir, you are up with the V-Rock on deck.
I'm glad I could save you. Once again, I saved your life, Gelmir. You're
And
muted.
once again, you're mute, Gelmir.
Yeah, I don't recognize you. I am a new being. I'm now Gilmore with 3 R's.
You're gonna owe me some gems after this one.
I don't know what gems are. Sorry.
I'm a god. I'm a
gonna
god
have-
now. Gems are beneath me.
I'm gonna have the Death Knight go swing on that hand,
Oh yeah, you certainly can try.
since he's concentrating on the other thing.
Yeah,
So he gets 3 attacks.
go for it. As soon as he moves in the base with the hand, I need you to make a strength save, please.
Hold on. All right, his lowest attack was a 24.
Okay, then all of his
And
attacks
then
will
a
hit.
strength save. He's got a +5. It's a magical effect.
It is.
22.
That'll save as he passes through the resistant barrier around the hand. Takes no damage from the effect.
All right. And he will roll. I'm just gonna use the static damage since it's 3 hits. 30, 60. That's gonna be 30 slashing damage and 54 necrotic damage.
Okay, you're going to discover that it's immune to necrotic. It'll take the full amount of slashing damage, and the hand looks very weak. It looks like it's taken a lot of damage from the physical assault.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm basically right underneath Halaster, and he's 15 feet up.
He is 15 feet up above you.
Wait,
Okay.
Shoot him in the balls.
I screwed up on something. I just realized.
So if I
Welcome to level
cast,
15, Alex. It's all good.
if I summon something, do they attack this round or is it next round?
The only effect on that, I believe, is that they have summoning sickness, and it'll usually say in the summoned effect if they suffer from that upon being summoned.
Okay.
It doesn't say specifically that they suffer from summoning effect. The only thing you have to take into consideration is whether or not they operate on your initiative or on another initiative.
Okay.
And did you make your save for the V-Rock to still listen to you, Alex?
It's after his turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
What I did
Yeah,
forget is that a 19 is crit with the hex, so I actually crit the main dude.
Okay. And you originally did 20 points, or how many points of roll damage did you initially do without the modifiers? It was like 12 or 16?
It was 15.
So that'd be 30. That would have been 30 points of damage.
Okay.
I got you. Trust me, those are the kind of retcons you want to keep an eye on, because this guy has a bucket of hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I wanted to teleport, I would have got an extra attack because I'm great weapon master, but I teleported, so.
I will shoot him twice. I need to get him on the ground, so if anybody has a way to do that, that would be awesome. Okay. First attack.
Throw your net, Gelmir. I know you carry a net.
29. Second attack is a 16.
Oh, I do have a net.
Does a 16 hit?
On Halaster?
Yeah.
Does not. Barely misses.
All right. Then it's just the first hit, and that's going to be 1d6 plus 6 plus 5. 17 damage for that attack, and that will be everything.
I'll finish your turn. He's currently not concentrating on anything. So and that was your crossbow bolt again, right?
Yep.
Okay. He's physical damage. I mean, from what you can tell, your passive is high enough that he's definitely not showing any resistances or immunities to physical damage as long as it's a magical weapon. You pick up on that because of his innate magical ability that he seems to have. I'll finish your turn. Gelmir, does that finish your turn?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The V-Rock is up with Shogo on deck. That'd be you, Alex.
Oh, okay. That's right.
You're
That's
the
right.
V-Rock.
Okay, so my first question is, the cloud that is still existing, is there anybody in it?
It's not there anymore.
Okay.
Because
And
Tyr
then
lost concentration on the whirlwind.
No, they still with the spore cloud, right?
Yeah, the spore cloud.
Oh, the spore cloud is still there, but no one's in it because the The one spirit was taken care of by Shogo's spiritual weapon.
All right. All the spirits, they don't take physical damage.
From what you can be able to tell, and watching the really good arrow strike from Wintrude, you would have picked up on the fact that physical weapon damage of either range or melee, regardless of the weapon type, doesn't seem to do anything to the spirits.
Am I still restrained?
Yes, you are. The V-Rock is correct.
Yeah, okay.
Reminds me, at the end of...
Oh, also it has an advantage on saving throws against spells or other magical effects. I should have screwed that up. I don't know if that would have helped me there, but it's too late now. Okay. Well... Stunned.
Right at the end of everybody's turn, the restrain would go away. The end of the V-Rock's turn, his restraint will go away as well.
Okay. Can he break the restraint to try to
No.
move? Okay,
Cannot.
so then... What does recharge 6 mean?
You need to roll a d6. If you roll a 6, the spore cloud is recharged to be used again.
So I can do that now, or is that like an action?
Sure, you can do it now.
Otherwise,
Usually you do it at the beginning of the creature's turn.
Oh, it's a 1, it doesn't matter. Okay,
Nope, does not recharge.
The only thing I can do is screech, but that's just gonna hurt everybody around me.
Dodge.
Potentially, yeah.
Just dodge. Or
Is dodge an option? I can't do anything.
oh yes, I don't know.
Can it? What about the hand? Can it do anything to the hand?
Can't reach it.
Well, it screech in that direction. Of course,
It screeches a 20-foot eminence,
Oh.
and everybody's stunned if they fail a DC 14 Constitution save. Should I just do it?
I mean,
I know.
you risk stunning me.
You're like Shogo's
but,
like right
I
there.
mean-
Wintrude's right
Yeah.
there.
We're gonna
CC
kill
is
that.
great, guys. You guys. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, and the V-Rock's turn. Shogo, you are up with Orlanth on deck. I'm gotta remind me that she's last in the lineup.
I'm trying to go faster on my turns, but
No, it's fine. You're doing
Right.
fine. Remember,
What's
we padded today with a little extra time, so
What's Orlanth's
Okay.
initiative?
she goes last. She's like a 4.
Do you want me to put that in my name or just edit my name?
No, it's okay.
That
I
helps?
wrote it
Okay.
down. I'll remember.
So I turn to the succubus ghost and I call out, "You have done well. I'm sending you back. Don't resist." And I cast banishment on the succubus's soul to send it back.
Okay. It's charisma save, correct?
Yeah. Though, does she comprehend what I'm saying? Could she right? I don't imagine she wants to be here.
I will give you this much of an opportunity. You can either use persuasion or intimidation to see if she decides to try to resist it.
But she knows she's dying in this. Okay.
Can the dead die?
Well, if the spirits are self-aware at this point, she knows that she's being consumed by something, and that I'm basically telling her that I'm sending her home. I guess she wouldn't necessarily know if I was telling the truth. But
Correct. Intimidation or persuasion?
persuasion,
Go for it.
12.
Nah, she chooses to try to resist.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 on the charisma save.
And let me... Yeah. I believe 17 is actually my DC, but I need to check. Damn it, where's it? Yeah, 17. So
Okay. So she chooses to stay. There's a kind of weird look about her, kind of like spiritual face, as if she understood what you said, but somehow she is not willing to leave. and her ghostly apparition stays tethered to the arcane energy that Halaster is currently kind of like using to absorb and continue his magical control over the different spirits and disciples. Orlant.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry.
He's pretty faded, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's looking rough. It's faded. You can tell that the energy around them is not like swirling as intensely as the other disciples are. He's looking a little rough.
Try to be nice, and I sort of gesture towards my spiritual weapon, which proceeds to slam into her.
What is your spiritual weapon? I must know.
Basically, when I summon the spiritual weapon, I unleash this kind of amalgamation of like cat-sized flies all kind of melded together. So basically, it's a spiky, chitin-bladed ball of flesh that just
You're so
buzzes around.
Nurgle, bro. Like all your stuff is so Nurgle. I love it.
And for
If I could just give a suggestion, we don't have to do this, but hit the clear one next to where you were because that one's already significantly weakened.
I think that is the succubus, right?
That's the one. That's the succubus.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. Because I had chosen the wrong Death Knight banishment one, so that's the one.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, Gelmir meant to have his Death Knight.
I was just the one that I had passed.
Stronger of the disciples. That way, the stronger spirit gets banished as opposed to the weaker one.
Okay.
That was my fault. I didn't hear that part.
13.
13 will hit. They don't have a high armor class against magical effects. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, no, 13 was the damage.
Oh, 13 was the damage. Gotcha. What'd you hit it with?
Good call. I think
you did damage first again.
Yeah.
You keep rolling bats backwards. You're
that.
like, I'm rolling damage first. No one's coming.
Because that's what you did last time, too.
Okay. Glad I did that because that was a crit. So let me check the logs. So spiritual weapon is 4d8 plus 4, so that would be 18,
Nice.
22 force damage.
22 force. The apparition looks fairly tangible. The energy being absorbed by Halaster and the damage you just did to it, it's glitchy, it's shredded, it looks like it's barely being able to tether itself to this location. It's just my fancy way of saying it's probably got you figure it's very low.
And I end my turn, kind of looking at the succubus disappointedly.
As you are no longer restrained, at the end of Orlant's turn, everybody gets 13 hit points back. We are now.
Gelmir, it's basically like I didn't even hit you.
That'll take us to the top of the fourth round. Let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break for bathroom and drinks, and we will be back here shortly. All right.
Man, I think we win, but man, we're just a lot of unfortunate rolls to start.
Your optimism seems so awesome.
I really like the arrow that I shot at the ghost and I crit, and then of course the arrow flew right through it. That was that could be a sort of omen of the way things are going.
The crit should have bounced off of something into fucking Halaster's thigh or something.
Yes, that halfling rogue ricochet ability. We all know.
Orlanth is no longer restrained.
I mean, if any race was going to do it, it would be a halfling.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Man, I can't believe we made it to the top of the 4th round.
We should have all been dead by now.
Well, that opening meteor swarm, I didn't roll very good on the damage.
Thank God.
Also, that was like one off. It was one off of getting. Oh, actually, no, I rolled horrible for that one actually. But like statistically speaking, I had like a 60% chance, like over like a 70% chance of countering the spell if it was 19. So my max rolled in 34. No, not that high. There was like a 45% chance that I would have counterspelled that.
You were so close, man. That's the thing. It's like with Alex's spell, the biggie that would have wrecked his intelligence and ability to cast spells. You were like 3 points off or something?
No, it was only a point off.
A point off.
It was like a difference of a point. Yeah.
That would have been
so mute, Alex, if you're talking.
5.
Yeah, 1 point.
Yeah.
My bardic inspiration has been very uninspired today. That's why I changed my stuff.
All right.
I haven't been able to do my like big special plan because he's been flying this whole time.
Yeah, you guys could throw a net. It would really help me out. Wasted action. Throwing a.
How do we know like a net wouldn't just land on the sort of magical shield or mage armor thing he has around him? That's like... What you should try though, Alex, like if you can bonus cast like darkness on it.
Yeah, but what is that going to do?
He can't see.
What does that do?
Unless he has true sight.
That's true. But I also have.
Then we can't target him for spells.
That's true. But I have Devil's Vision, so I can.
If you could net him, I mean, a little bit of meta.
I don't have a net.
Halaster
net
grips
him.
his hand and brings a huge magical fist down on top of both Alex and Gelmir. You both take 36 points of crushing damage.
Is this a
I
spell?
hellish rebuke. him.
Okay. He gets a save on that. And what's the damage effect for Hellish Rebuke?
It's fire damage, dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
That's a fail. Go ahead and roll damage. Fortunately, Bixby's hand
That
does
is the
not
worst
have a save in his particular condition.
roll I have ever done in my existence.
What'd you get?
A 2, a 1, and a 2.
Oh god, 2, 1, and a 2. That's like 5 points of fire damage.
It says it's casted at level 2, but I don't think I can upcast it. I think that's the one I
No,
can.
it's a reactive.
What level is Bigby's hand being cast at?
6th level.
How much damage?
6th.
How much damage does it do?
It does. What'd I say? 31 points of force damage.
31.
It's weak. I laugh at him.
You're the only person here with a bucket of hit points, Alex. Everyone else is like measuring those diminishing returns.
I'm doing okay. I keep getting healed by Orlanth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Orlanth is, as long as Healing Spirit keeps up.
This
He
will
will
look
then,
like smoking roadkill.
Yeah. He will then bonus action. I need con saves from Shogo, Death Knight, Wintrude and the V-Rock.
On 6.
I didn't do it last time, but it says the V-Rock gets advantage to magical effects and spell saving throws with this count.
Yeah. Did you also roll for your V-Rock to maintain control?
Oh no, it's a charisma saving throw at disadvantage, so he's gonna fail it. But here we go.
Damn, I gotta luck this thing. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, he fails.
So he's no
Re-roll.
longer under
No,
control
he's
by
fine. Yeah, he's still under
Okay.
my control.
you? Okay.
Can you ride him, maybe?
I could ride him.
Shogo, what'd you get for your con save? You're muted.
Thank God.
It's a good call. It's a good
15.
I got a 20,
15 will just fail.
24.
24 will pass.
I just want to let you know I rolled
Death
a
Knight
1.
Gelmir,
14.
14 will fail. And so Shogo, what'd the V-Rock get for con save?
Oh, great question. That's it gets advantage though, so
Correct.
this. I'm just gonna roll it off of mine and then add 1 because it just makes it easier.
Okay.
What? It's an 11.
11 will fail. So Shogo, the Death Knight, and the V-Rock will take 13 points of thunder damage and be knocked 10 feet away. So over here. Over here.
He's got 70 hit points left. All right.
Over here. I need a 10 or higher from the Death Knight to maintain concentration, Gelmir.
What is the Death
you-
Knight concentrating on?
Banishment.
5 plus 5 is exactly 10.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. Love those exact rolls. Action, bonus action. He is going to switch over to here. All right. He's got a big move coming up next. That finished his turn. Tyr, you are up with Wintrude on deck.
All right, I'm gonna pop my last healing potion
Okay.
for 7, and I'm going to. Been a while since I used this. I'm gonna vicious mockery, the succubus spirit, the one that you said is looking like it's gonna fade away.
Yeah, that's a wisdom save. That's a natural 1. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, I'm just gonna use this stuff. It's 3d4. What a great. So 5 damage. I hope that sends it away.
You watch as it fades.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is this one.
And then I'm gonna move. Can I climb up on that little pillar, like directly straight ahead?
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb that up. Now, is the Tempest Gate?
Give me athletics or acrobatics, just to make sure you don't flub it.
15.
Yep, you're good.
Now, is the gate like swirling? Is it open?
It is. It's currently swirling.
All right. Fuck, dude. If I had the chance, I was gonna try and put the whirlwind through the gate and send him back. Yeah, I don't know if that would have worked, but
Does that finish your turn?
that finishes my turn.
Okay. Wintrude, you're up with the lair action on deck.
Layer action shit. I'm gonna go ahead and 2 Eldritch Blasts to the ghost, the clear ghost that's on my just straight ahead of me now, almost straight ahead of me, next to the black one.
I don't mean to backseat, but that can I say something?
Yeah,
The hand is looking really damaged, and it's about to be its turn.
Is the
Yeah,
layer?
and I would say, Wintrude, your passive perception, you'd pick up that
Right.
as well.
Yeah, No. I will use sacred flame on the hand. So it's a dex save for it, like DC 16, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's no. That's a 5. Fails the
sacred
dex
flame.
save.
It's radiant damage, right?
Shit. 3, 5. That's 9 radiant damage.
It looks very rough, extremely rough. Like the fingers, a couple of the fingers are like hanging by tendons. There's shredded meat where it's like kind of like strange necrotic arm is like just kind of squirming with the damage effect. It looks rough.
Then I'm gonna hide.
All right, bonus action hide.
18.
18. So, at the end of your turn, Halaster is going to use all of his legendary action,
Oh lord.
and he is going to channel a disciple. And as he channels the disciple, you watch as the disciple alongside of him disappears.
I should have used my reaction to use legendary lure instead of hellish rebuke.
You watch
Legendary lure.
as Halaster brings his hands together and begins to pull his fingers out and begins to shake the surface of the temple. And you're now watching as debris is beginning to plunge down from the top of the cavern as he uses Earthquake.
Can I counterspell it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna try.
All right. What level are you counterspell? What level counterspell are you using?
3rd level.
3rd level. Give me a D20.
So I'm gonna use a. Probably gonna use a bardic. So let's see. That is a filthy 20.
Filthy 20 will do it. You watch as he's forming this earthquake spell,
Down.
bringing the debris of that cavern down, and just at that moment, arc of energy from Tyr.
I go.
You watch as the last of the spell just kind of shatters, and then Halaster looks over to see Tyr over behind the column, and he just gets this
Rubbing my
hateful,
nipples.
like vengeful look on his face.
And I'm rubbing my nipples. And I
Dude,
go,
that was fucking boss. You needed a 19 or higher on that one. More importantly, that would have been a shit ton of damage if he pulled that off. That was fucking.
God, Tyr, that's
that was-
epic, man.
That
Woo.
was holy crap. That was
So
a game
epic.
changer right there. That'll finish his legendary actions. The lair action is up. I need everybody to make strength saves, please.
Wait, why is the lair action up before me?
Because it goes.
Oh, it
on
is
a-
before me. It's always before
Yeah,
me. Never
it's a
mind.
20.
Never mind.
Lair action's always a default 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the lair action reach me at elevation?
It's a magical effect. It covers like a 300 square foot area. So
Gotcha.
it's still going to affect you as well.
All right.
Do I even say I got an 11, or do I just say I failed the strength save?
So Wintrude will fail.
Yeah, I fail also.
Tyr will fail. Alex and the V-Rock.
Orlanth got a 9.
Alex got
by
a
the way.
14. V-Rock got a 17.
V-Rock passes. Alex fails. Gelmir, you and the Death Knight.
Gelmer got a 22. Death Knight got a 20.
Both will succeed. Shogo.
Or-
22.
I'll
got
succeed
an-
as well.
Orlanth got a 9 if you want me to keep rolling her. I don't know if you want me to roll for her.
Yeah, that'll definitely fail as
Okay.
well. So everybody who failed, you take 14 points of force damage and are currently restrained. Orlanth maintained her concentration.
Ruins
So I
my turn.
believe it was Tyr, currently restrained. I believe Alex is currently restrained. And who else?
There's a bonus action.
I am Wintrude's
Wintrude.
restrained.
Currently restrained.
And Orlanth if you were going to move her
Yep.
anywhere.
Orlanth
I like
is currently restrained.
I like to think that Alex's demon like hosts or DJs a '90s radio station in his off hours.
V-Rock, bitches.
I know.
Yeah.
You're tuned to 93.9 V-Rock.
V-Rock.
No, it's 66.6 V-Rock.
Am
All
I
right,
up?
I'll finish flare action. Alex, you are up with Gelmir on deck.
All right. I teleport, if this is allowed, I teleport to him within 15 feet of him. And then
Are you able to fly?
teleport, I can just teleport within 5 feet of where he is.
Right, but he's
I'm just gonna
currently
fall.
flying. Yeah, okay, so you're going to take the fall.
I
Okay.
thought he was on the pillar.
But what I would like to do is use
well, yeah,
lightning.
he's up on a pillar that doesn't have room for anyone else but himself. So
Right. So I would like to, if you will allow this, which I haven't done since the beginning of the game, but the lightning lure, which is a 15 feet range.
yeah,
He has to make a strength save, and I want to pull him with me, and basically, he'll be within 5 feet of me. At the end
so
of
you're
the
going to teleport, lightning lure, and then pull him down to the ground with you.
game. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a strength save on the lightning lure. Good choice.
I'm fucking sick. Like that.
Yeah, that's going to be an 8 + 0. So he's going to fail on the lightning lure. Give me a dex save to make sure you land on your feet.
Okay. He also takes damage though, but yes. I don't really care if. Oh, don't we have some? What is the thing that we have? We have advantage on. No, it's not dex save though, is it?
Wisdom. We have advantage on wisdom saves.
What? 21, baby. So
Now, at the end of your teleportation, because you physically manifest, you are still restrained. At the end of your teleportation.
I
The
thought
only
it's
reason
like I can
Gelmir got out of
out
it
of the
before was
restrainment.
because he went to gaseous form. Teleportation allows you to move, but as you physically remanifest, you're still restrained. With gaseous form, the restraint goes away because it has nothing to cling onto after the fact.
Okay, because when I looked up restrained, it said you can teleport out of it, so I was assuming.
Well, yeah, you could. I think you could. I think gaseous form and teleportation allows you to move, but for teleportation, I don't think the restraint effect drops as much as it doesn't prevent you from moving. I think.
It depends on what's restraining me, I guess. If it's something physically adhering me, then I can teleport.
It's not. It's part of the magic of the telekinetic effect of the hand. So the only way you'd get out of it is if you were to teleport 200 feet outside of the effect. As soon as you reappear physically, you immediately get restrained again because you're within the affected range of the hand.
Okay. Don't I lose
that
restraint
makes
at the
more
end of my
sense.
turn anyways? Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, which it will drop at the end of your turn.
Okay.
But with that deck save, you stay on your feet. What's the damage he takes for the lure?
It is 15 damage.
Nice.
771.
Okay. Takes the damage.
Does he have to make any constitution saves for? Is he concentrate anything?
He is currently not Oh yes, you're right. He is concentrating on Bigsby's hand. That is 13 plus 12 is 25, so he's still maintaining concentration on the hand.
Gelmir, I got him down to the ground.
Get over here, damn it! All right, that'll finish Alex's turn.
I
Gelmir,
can just
you're
imagine
up.
him teleporting and then and just hoping that this all works out. And then he's I'm immortal. Until I forgot. All right. I just teed it up for you, Gelmir. I literally just put it right there.
Seriously,
Take
I
home.
don't know who you are. Why you keep talking to me. Well, I'm just
All right,
gonna do
Gelmir,
my
you're up
thing
with the
right
V-Rock on deck.
Not wanting to admit he knows who Alex is and that he helped a lot. Gelmir will, and I am very excited about this. And Jason will be very mad at me for this. I would like to cast Conjure Woodland Beings at 4th level.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to cast
You
them
will,
right
you will reactive counterspell it.
Tyr, can you counterspell his counterspell?
Do you want me to?
Yeah,
You
really.
can. You can try.
All right. Well, I'm counterspelling at the 4th level.
I counterspelled at 5th, so that'll
Fuck.
fail.
Well, he's just got to roll. He's DC 15.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Go ahead, roll. I was thinking of the level 3 rule set. Sorry.
And that'll be a 20 again, filthy.
Yeah, that'll do it. So as
Shut
as
the
he
fuck
sees
up.
Gelmir, yeah, he sees Gelmir cast. Halaster like goes to block it, but Tyr from the other side slings a kind of arcane orb, and all the spells kind of collide, and only Gelmir's spell like survives.
And there's chipmunks everywhere.
I hit him with the rock. Shut up, bitch.
So
He
this is
pick
gonna
up
be
a rock
great.
and
No, the rock like the
rock.
WWE, like, shut up, bitch.
Jabroni.
So what's the effect?
All right.
Was you got to save against?
Well, I'm just summoning these beings right now.
Oh, okay. What do you summon?
I'm summoning 4 reflections. So they are 2-dimensional. The way I like to see it in my head is imagine if Gelmir tried to draw a picture of himself,
Okay.
and you now see 4 of those around.
4 2-dimensional Gelmirs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hysterical. I love it.
And then they have to roll their own initiative, just like the Brock did.
Okay. You can
And
give
they
them a
will-
group initiative, however.
Right. Yeah, it is a group.
Yeah. Where do you want them?
All around him.
All around Halaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have an 18.
And this is a magical effect, correct?
This is a spell.
Spell, that's right. Which means
Yeah,
it's
they're-
magical, but
they're creatures, yeah.
Yep. Okay, they're currently
They-
surrounding them. What
And they're
initiative do they have?
18.
18. So they are 18. Now, do they get summoning sickness when they arrive?
Well, they don't act until their initiative.
Okay, that's the equivalent of summoning sickness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. So they're 18. So they go the same time Alex goes.
Yeah, so it's got to be very tough to pull this off, but it would be very cool.
Are you concentrating? Is this a concentration for you?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Um,
And then we lose. I lose restrained, right? Because it's the end of my turn.
Yes, you do.
and then the Death Knight's going to come up.
Break the hand.
And then Tyr as well.
Yeah, I probably will break the hand.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Gelmir?
Yeah, so the Death Knight's going to swing 3 times. First one's going to be on the
Hand?
hand.
Okay, go for it.
Because I think he can swing at both Halaster and the hand.
Halaster is 15 feet off to his left, so he can take a shot at the hand and then move.
Yeah, he's got movement.
Okay.
What's a natural 1 on the hand? Oh,
wait.
isn't there
Nope.
a thing?
I rewind it because of my reaction.
Yep.
I go,
Go for it.
This is teamwork here. Okay, so now it's a 30 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Is that a crit?
10, no, 10 slashing and 18 necrotic.
Hand is dead.
So, as the hand explodes outward, I need everybody to make Constitution saves, please.
Including Halaster?
Including Halaster, yep.
Including my reflections I just made?
Everyone in the room?
Yep, everybody.
What about the
Damn
spirit?
it.
The spirits will have to as well, yeah. I've already rolled for Halaster and the spirits, so I already know their outcomes.
16.
What
Save
save
on
is
time.
filthy
Okay.
Constitution.
Oh, okay, 17.
17 will fail. Wintrude.
20.
20 will fail. Alex.
15 for me and 21 for my demon.
Both will fail. Gelmir.
I'm just rolling the last one right now.
Doesn't
Okay.
make any sense.
Everything fails.
Okay. Shogo?
Failure.
And then Orlanth. Orlanth got a 16 plus 6, so she'll succeed, just barely. The DC 22.
Fine.
When does she
What'd you
heal
get?
again? It's at the end of the whole thing.
She
Yeah,
heals
it's usually
at the end of the round.
at the end of her turn, at the end of the round.
Hmm.
Shogo, what'd you get?
Failure.
Okay. So, as the hand explodes, the arcane energy tethered to the gate that brought the hand into existence arcs back towards the gate, and then a huge arcane force of spherical kind of force thunders out of the gateway and across the expanse of the pyramid. Halaster will fail. One of the spirits fails.
What type of damage is it?
This is going to be force damage.
Oh.
Everybody takes 32 points of force damage if you failed. So Halaster will take 32. The remaining spirits are weakened greatly. Orlanth takes 16, so she'll have to make concentration, which she does. She maintains the healing spirit.
My monster's at 38.
The Halaster has to make a concentration. That'll fail. Bixby's hand will go away. Yoink. I need a 15 or higher from the Death Knight to maintain banishment. Gelmir? And you're mute, so I can't hear you.
15 exactly.
Oh, bitch. Damn it. All right. That'll finish the Death Knight's turn. Anything else you can do, Gelmir?
All 4 of those spirits died. All 4 of the reflections died.
Oh, they do? Okay.
You said 32, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
I'm in several pieces on the ground.
Like you're down, or
Yeah, down.
I already used my action and bonus. Yeah, that's all I can do. I already used my
Your
action
spirit weapon
bonus.
does not go away, though. However, it is a duration 1 hour, so it's still up there.
We should have left the hand.
Well, it's not like you guys do was tethered to the gateway.
I know, but I just want
I
hindsight.
should have
Hindsight.
attacked it first.
All right.
So
That'll finish Gelmir and the Death Knight. The V-Rock is up, Alex, with Shogo's death saves on deck.
Okay, quick question. If I want somebody to mount the V-Rock, would that be somebody has to, on their turn, mount it? I can't,
Correct.
use the V-Rock to, get somebody to mount it?
You could you could have the V-Rock move over to someone who wants to mount it. And then as a bonus action during their next turn, they could get on the V-Rock.
Okay. The V-Rock's going to run up to Halaster and strike him with his beak, and then again with its talons. And that is going to be the first roll, which is a 21, and the second roll,
That'll hit.
which is a 19.
Both will hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. 2d6, 2d10, okay. First one is a 12. How does that work? The next one is a 9. Wait. Yeah, 9. Yep.
Okay.
For the beak does more damage than the talons. It doesn't make any sense. I rolled so bad for the talons, but yeah, it goes in there. That kind of thing.
At end of his turn, go ahead and make the charisma save to make sure he stays tied in with you,
Yeah.
or whatever save it is.
Yeah, it is. And it's going to be 12 minus 1, which is 11. 11 will fail.
So he's no longer under your
No, he's still under the
right?
control. It's basically he has to succeed to get out of it.
Oh, he has to succeed to get out of it. Thank you. Okay, good reminder. I like that. All right. That will finish the V-Rock. Shogo, go ahead and give me a death save, please. You're muted.
Muted.
How do death saves work?
10, 15, and 20 based on successes and failures.
Even though I appear shredded on the floor, worms still crawl out, moving in between my legs as my severed limbs as they're slowly pulled back together as I regain 1 hit point due to my regeneration.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's right.
I start crawling my mangled body up to Halaster, and with what's left in my eyes, I'd like to determine something.
Okay.
You think, can I use Contagion on him?
I would say, well, what's the damage type?
Contagion doesn't directly deal damage. Here, I'll get the description. Basically, your touch inflicts disease. Make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach. On a hit, the target is poisoned. I don't think poison would affect him, but I'm not sure if, I don't really care about
you would have seen the poison cloud affect him from previously, so you get the feeling you're okay with that.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to attempt to grab his ankle and cast Contagion.
Okay,
cool.
you get advantage because he's considered flanked by both Alex and the V-Rock. So you have advantage on the touch effect, or the touch attack.
Excellent. Contagion. Please. Yes. 27 to hit. He is now
Reach out.
poisoned.
He's now got the poison effect.
Consult with me at the end of each of his turns for what happens to him.
For each subsequent effect. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, saw that because I put it in the Discord just so we had it as a reference.
So I grab his ankle and something in my hand implants itself into him.
Oof, this is gonna be so gnarly. All right, Orlanth.
What happened?
Rolled.
He's diseased.
Yeah, he's basically. It's kind of like a poison disease effect. It's pretty fucking cool, but it doesn't really affect him until the end of his turn, right? Or the beginning of his turn.
It takes a while to kick in, but even until then, you're still poisoned, even
Right.
as things are ramping up. And after 3 turns, or maybe more if your constitution is good enough.
Okay.
Well, I guess you get a saving throw at each end of your turns. If you fail 3 of them, really bad shit starts to happen to you.
Yeah,
Bet he has
okay.
disadvantage because he's poisoned.
Actually, does poison give disadvantage on con saves?
Well, it says ability checks. I don't know if that's considered.
The saving throws and ability checks aren't the same thing.
No, those are different. I think he's got disadvantage on ability checks that are, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls, I think, as well.
Yeah,
but
ability.
regardless, he is still poisoned for as long
Yep.
as his body is trying to fight off the disease.
That's a crazy spell. That's wild.
All right, Orlanth will give each of you 9 hit points back for the spiritual healing.
How many?
Thank you,
did you say?
Orlanth.
9.
Yelmer, say thank you to Orlanth. It's ridiculous. Your appreciation.
Wait, how much do we get?
Yeah, I refuse to.
9 hit points back.
I'm gonna have to kill her to keep the staff from Halaster anyway. So why?
Oh, I also hit Halaster with the I refer to it in my head as the friend ball.
The friend ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So that's 20 to hit.
And are you remaining prone on the ground at this point?
Yeah, I'll get up. The crawling and grabbing his ankle is more of a flavor thing. But yeah, he takes 14 force damage.
Nice. He's starting to look a little bit rough. He's taking some damage.
Dude, if I can get a turn in, this is going to be so much damage. You guys are going to be like, I've been dying to just do
All right. That's going to take us to the top of the 5th round. And
I'm trying to kill him without dealing damage.
It's beautiful, Calmir. I really appreciate it.
It's very.
Let's see. Orlanth is no longer restrained. But yeah, Halaster's getting desperate. He's running out of spell slots and running out of the disciples. I think one is banished. One is there. The others have been destroyed, and he consumed one already.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple have been destroyed. Okay.
So
he is. So Halaster is up with Tyr on deck. I mean, he's going to go back to the old tried and true, and I need everyone to make a deck save, please.
Deck save.
Yep.
Nat 20, baby. And then...
what's your deck save modifier?
Yeah, so that's a 22 for him. And then for the monster, this would be considered a spell or a magical effect, right? So for the monster, I can do advantage?
Correct.
What? Oh, that was a good one. It changed. So a 19 for the monster and a 22 for me.
Okay. Tyr?
18.
That'll fail.
Damn.
Wintrude?
I failed.
Fail.
Orlanth rolled a 16 though.
16 plus 6 is a 22. That'll just barely save. So, Alex, your V-Rock will fail, but you'll save. Gelmir, what did you and the Death Knight get?
A 19 doesn't save? God damn.
Does not. DC 22
The
for
Death Knight
Halaster.
failed, and Gilbert got 30.
Okay, so Gelmir will succeed. Shogo, what'd you get? You're mute.
I'm once again flash fried.
He is going to cast 7th level Fireball as everybody who failed will take 71 points of fire damage.
Oh, I got
If you succeeded, you will take half that damage.
And then half of half because I'm resistant, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
I gotta counter spell it.
I have a question. Is being outright killed by something based on your total hit points or your the amount of hit points you have left?
It's based on your total hit points originally.
Okay. In that case, I'm.
So Tyr, you said you're going to try to counterspell it?
Yeah, I have to counter spell 6 level. Actually, no, I'm gonna go 8th level.
Ooh, that's burning a pretty important spell slot, but you can go for
Or
it.
actually,
You'll save a lot of people's lives.
What do you got to lose at this point, bro?
I'll go 8th level. Yeah, I don't think my plan for my 8th level.
All right, he casts it at 7th level. It automatically dispels it. You watch as the fireball begins to erupt around everybody. And at the last moment, Tyr totally fucking rocks it. Brings his hands together, presses the fireball back together, and it just dissipates in the area as nobody takes damage.
Yeah, you saved Shogo, you saved V-Rock, and you probably saved many others.
He is going to bonus action teleport.
Can I use... Because I have the feat that I can use a spell as a reaction for attack of opportunity. I would like to use Lightning Lure if it's possible, but if he's just going invisible...
Teleport does not trigger attack of opportunity.
Alright, fine, whatever.
So he's going to teleport away and fly...
Whatever.
Orland.
Of course he will.
That'll be his bonus action.
He wants to fly away.
He is going to invoke his ring, and he is going to action surge and do it all over again.
With a fireball
Are
again?
you for real, sir?
He's scraping the bottom of the barrel right now, man. He is scraping.
So that's a deck save again?
Not yet, because I don't know.
Okay, because I'm not going to
looking
count that
I'm looking
roll
at his remaining spells. He's out of 9th, out of 8th, out of 7th, and he's got one remaining 6th level. I think since he's only got one remaining 6th level spell, he's going to... Yeah, he's going to use this because it's the only thing that he can use. Once again, I need everyone to make dex saves, please.
Yeah, that first one didn't count because I didn't know what spell it was. You know?
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to use my use a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh wait, I rolled a 1. Does that Wintrude thing kick in?
The Wintrude thing, if I haven't used it this round, is it the top of the round?
Yeah, we are at the top of the round. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Halaster is
kicks
currently
in.
going.
It
Okay.
kicks in.
23 for me.
Yeah, it's like,
I think that's still gonna be a fail.
Okay, so Jason.
So we'll start with hold on, let me see, because he's going to target Shogo because that's his most. He can then get 3 additional people within 30 feet. So I need a deck save from Shogo, Alex, the V-Rock, the Death Knight. Yeah, and that's it, because Wintrude, you do not need to make one because it's not chaining off the others.
What about Orlan?
Or not on Orlanth either. So
Okay.
I just need a deck save from Alex, Shogo. Well, Shogo's the main target, so I need a deck save from Shogo for starters.
Can I save my save for my next save?
Wait, so if Shogo saves here, then we might not any of us get hit?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Let's
That's why
go,
I'm
Shogo.
putting it
Yeah,
back in
go.
I
order.
rolled a 12. You don't.
12,
depend
that'll
on the
fail.
next moves.
So
We all
the
depend on
V-Rock,
12
Shogo.
plus what? What do you got?
so the V-Rock, Alex, and the Death Knight now have to make saves.
Alex goes to 16, and the V-Rock does an 18.
Both will fail.
They don't believe so. They believe your definition of failure is wrong.
Failure's given up.
What did the Death Knight get, Gelmir?
Muted.
Death Knight got a 23. Gelmir got a
Gelmir
19.
doesn't need to make one, just the Death Knight. Sorry.
Oh, 23.
23, that'll succeed, so he'll take half damage. So with that is going to be 49 points of lightning damage. So Death Knight takes 24, Alex takes 49, the V-Rock takes 49, and Shogo takes 49.
Chain lightning.
With
And
a
sparks of lightning just kind of
the
light up
V-Rock's
the area.
resistant to lightning. What is it? How much damage?
That would be half again. So he failed, so that's going to be half of 49, which is going to be 24 points of lightning damage. is what
Still
the V-Rock
alive,
did.
baby.
Okay?
And it's
there's
49
a-
damage, you said?
Yeah, 49 damage for the lightning damage.
Oh, Alex has got 2 health. We're fine. Let's go.
Shogo,
There's
are you
kind
down
of-
again?
Yeah, a wet popping noise as several
Uh,
things rupture internally and I
I
collapse.
need a 12 or higher from the Death Knight to maintain concentration, please.
Let's go Death Knight. Go Alphonse.
15.
15 will do it. He's still concentrating on that banishment. Holy shit. This Death Knight's going to win this fucking this game, man. I love it.
I
Typical
already know
Gelmir
my
style.
turn. I'm
style.
ready. Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's bottom of the barrel time for Halaster, man. He's
I have my
pulling out
turn.
all the stops now.
I have my next
Um,
3 turns prepared. I'm ready.
All right, that'll finish Halaster. Tyr, you are up with Wintrude on deck. There is no longer a lair effect, as the lair was taken care of.
Keep
Here, our first battle at the plate.
Keep in mind Shogo's down if there's something you want to do for Shogo. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I can
Shogo
handle it.
is down.
Yeah, and he's in the air again.
Keep in mind that
He
Shogo.
is in the air again.
Keep in mind that Shogo was
You got-
down last round, but
Correct.
it didn't
Revitalize
bother
or
them
whatever.
that much.
Okay.
So
Quick question: am I within 5 feet of this little spirit? I couldn't tell from my angle. No.
The one behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are within. Yeah, you're within 5 feet of it. You're like catty corner from it.
Now you said that magic effects don't. I mean, magic work. Weapons don't work, but magic does. What about booming blade? It's sheathed in magical energy.
Any physical weapon used will, whether it be magical or not, will not affect these spirits. They are
Well, I guess-
only affected by spells.
Booming Blade is
But
a
it's a-
spell
it's a
that you
spell.
add onto your weapon.
Right.
Like cantrip, right? So would that have an effect?
No, because it's got to be applied to your physical weapon for the effect to work, which will automatically negate anything on the spirit.
Got you. Okay, I'm going to.
You just got to get somebody on base. We don't need a home run here. You know? You're first up to bat.
So I want to save some of these spell slots for counter spells, like my high level spell slots. So what I'm thinking I'm going to need to use.
I sorry, I didn't mention Halaster needs to make a con save. 17.
Okay. That is 19 plus 6 is a 25.
All right.
Sure.
1s.
How is that spirit looking? Because I know it got hit by the tornado or the whirlwind earlier. Does it look?
It's looking very rough because it also got, I would say all the remaining 2 spirits that you see look very rough because they also took damage from the effect of the untethered hand that got destroyed from the gateway.
Also, is Halaster's staff is wooden or metal?
From what's your passive perception again?
23.
23. It looks to be made of wood, flesh, and bone.
Heat metal will not work.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that he's purposely not wearing metal affinities because he's
scared of
aware
me.
of how dangerous heat metal could be.
He heard about me, that's why. Okay.
Well, he's a pretty intelligent guy. He's just, insane.
It's crazy like a fox, as we say in the business.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go vicious mockery on the one hurt spirit.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
That's a failure right there. So go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be 5 damage.
5 damage. It had 3 hit points left.
Oh, sweet.
Oh shit, we got 1 spirit left.
And then I'm just gonna bonus action 2nd level healing word myself.
Okay.
So that'll be heal 11 hit points. Perfect. And then that's it for me.
All right. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to. He's going to focus on the Death Knight. He's going to use Magic Missile on the Death Knight, which is going to be 9 points of force damage. I need another save from the Death Knight, 10 or higher, to maintain. He knows where the banishment is. He's desperate for that other disciple other spirit to come
Can I
back.
counterspell it?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna counterspell 1st level. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Sorry, that's not.
Yeah,
even
don't
a thing.
even
Yeah.
worry about
No,
it.
no, I'm not going to. Never mind. I forgot it's a level 6.
16 on the save.
What do you get, Gelmir?
16.
15. Okay, that's a lucky number for that fucker. 15 and 16 right now.
Yeah.
All right. That will. So he just takes the damage. He maintains concentration. Wintrude, you are up with Alex on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Halaster's level. Shogo, are you sure you don't need a heal?
I say nothing. I'm pretty sure that my health
No,
isn't.
I'm metagaming. Chris, is asking you, Zachary, if you need a heal.
He's got
It didn't-
regenerate every 1 point of return.
Okay.
Yeah, what round is it?
All right. I'm sorry.
What round is it?
We are currently at the top of the 6th round.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
He's good.
So, and then I'm going to, if I'm, see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go ahead and Sacred Flame the spirit there. The black spirit that's next to Tyr.
Okay, one of the other, the main disciple one. Okay.
Yeah. So what is it?
And that's
I think
a save, right?
it's a DC 16 dex save.
Yep.
I think.
That is a 9 plus 2. That's 11. That's going to fail. Roll
Alright,
for
so
damage.
3d8. Sacred Flame. 15 radiant damage.
And you watch as that one shreds out of existence.
Oh boy. Don't let me
With
get
the
too
collapse of the final disciple, you watch as the Tempest Gateway that he was pulled from has now reversed the force that he was pushed out, and the energy's reversed, and now everything on top of the pyramid is being pulled up towards the gateway. I now need everybody to make strength saves, please.
What do I do?
Orlanth will fail her strength save. You don't regenerate until the beginning of your turn, Shogo?
Yeah.
That's an automatic failure. You are pulled 20 feet in the direction of the gateway, and you take 8 points of force damage. So that's 2 failed saves. So you're pulled up in the direction of the gateway with 2 failed death saves.
right, Jason.
Halaster has failed as well, so he is pulled 20 feet in the direction of the gateway.
Wait, why 2? Oh, never mind. Actually, I remember getting hit counts as 2 failed death saves, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, shit.
All right, now, Jason, listen to me.
Uh-oh.
I,
Jason,
Don't
damn it! Fucking
don't
listen to
break-
me.
no, don't break my heart this time. I got a 24 on a strength save.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
you're
goddamn
good.
halfling.
You're able to resist it, and you'll take half of the 8 points of force damage. So you're able to cling on, but it's constant, so it's constantly tugging.
Yeah.
And
I
at
keep
the
burning
end
a
of-
tail
And at the
luck
end of
rolls.
each turn, not round, but each turn, I'm sorry, at the end of each round, it'll be continuous as it's like kind of like absorbing everybody towards it. Now that the arcane, the connection with the disciples is severed, he was using that as a way to keep the Tempest Gateway open in the hopes of escaping, but you've kept him contained in the pyramid area, and so now he has no chance of escape.
So it's eight force damage is what we've taken.
Because you saved. If you didn't save,
Oh,
it's 8 points of force damage, and you get pulled towards the gateway. Tyr,
Got
what'd
it,
you get
sorry.
for your strength save?
12.
12, that'll fail. So Tyr gets pulled right up to the edge of the gateway. You take 8 points of force damage, and you currently are prone.
What's the save on it?
It is a DC 18 or higher strength save.
I regret
so
to inform you
Alex
that you
is
have...
knocked down and he's unconscious.
Who is?
Alex is, and
So
then
Alex failed.
he's unconscious.
Okay.
Also, which I
Pulled-
didn't realize before, but I'm definitely going to mention it now, is that means that the beast is now uncontrolled for 1d6 round.
Okay, roll that d6 for me.
I didn't realize
what-
it was a concentration because it
That's fine.
keeps the demon up. And
Right.
it's just not controlled. So I
Right.
screwed that up. My bad.
It's fine. Live and learn. Don't worry about it.
It's a 6.
Okay, that's a 6. What's the V-Rock strike save?
He got a 20.
20. So he's fine. He's resisting the.
He's
force
fine, but he's
pull of the
uncontrolled.
gateway.
You control V-Rock now.
Oh, thank you very much. I like that.
He's got 14
Um,
hit points.
Okay. I do a lot with 14 hit points. Death Knight, Gelmir. Gelmir and the Death Knight.
Gilmore got a 22.
Okay, you're good.
That's 4 force damage.
Correct.
I had so many plans.
Death Knight got a natural 20 or 25.
So yeah, Death Knight maintains it as well. Give me a 10 or higher on concentration. 'Cause he'll still take 4 points of force damage.
Did Orlath need to make a concentration save?
7. on
7?
concentration.
So this is going to be interesting.
Oh shit!
The reappearance of the banished spirit causes the forced effect of the gateway to reverse yet again and push outward, and no
Oh,
one is being
no.
pulled near the gateway anymore, as the Death Knight is no longer concentrating on
So-
banishment.
What we're saying here is don't kill the last spirit.
No, let me get behind Halaster.
Wait, Wintrude, is it still your turn? Can you pick me up or no?
I don't know if it's
All
still
right.
my turn. Jason would have to tell me.
So who was the last person to go after the Spectre that killed the last Spectre?
I think who killed this? Did I?
That
kill
was
the
you,
specter?
right, Wintrude?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so Wintrude, that all happened because you destroyed the last specter.
Yeah,
once
yeah.
returned, which is undone all that reverse
Okay.
polarity of the gate. You still have the rest of your turn. That you invoked fly. You flew up to get near Halaster, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me bonus action. I need to check the.
Yeah, you have a bonus action left. Thank you. That's what you got left.
So I'm gonna roll a 66. As a bonus action, I can heal one creature I can see within 60 feet with healing light for Celestial
Okay.
Warlock. So I'm
You
gonna
would notice that Alex is down. You'll notice that Shogo's down and looking incredibly rough. I mean, you're even watching some of the worms that were originally being pulled from their body were being pulled into the gateway. So somewhere in another plane of existence, like these worm rots are going to turn into creatures.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do good things, Wintrude.
Are you negotiating to be brought back?
Here's how. Okay, now see if this makes sense. Then, when I'm just quickly up from my vantage point, scoping the situation, Shogo looks like a pile of just.
Oh,
corpse.
sorry. Orlanth is down as well, and the healing spirit is gone.
Right there.
And she would have been pulled 20 feet.
But is she also at 0 hit points?
She
Wait,
is
so-
unconscious with 2 failed death saves.
Halaster was pulled 20 feet too, right? Why is he still in the air?
He failed his strength saving throw, so he was pulled 20 feet from the other end of the pyramid.
But he can get tossed to the throne?
No, he's immune to prone.
I have to.
Immune to prone?
Yeah,
He can't lie down. He can't sleep.
You have to save your
Force
sister.
prone condition. He's immune to all conditions.
You have to save your sister, right?
I reach out and my hand glows blue, and then a wave of healing energy goes to Orlanth for 5 hit points.
Okay.
And I have tears just streaming down my face because I'm just looking at what do
So
I
she's
do?
still prone, but I put her up back on her feet. That way I know she got healed.
And that's I'm gonna
That finish your turn.
Also, she
So
can heal.
I flew up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to fly towards past Orlanth, towards that corner 35 feet.
Okay.
Or towards just that edge, that corner. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. There's no lair action. However, yeah, he's going to take advantage of this, and as a bonus or as his legendary action, he's going to use all 3 of his legendary action to cast Fireball right on the V-Rock, which will affect Orlanth right behind the V-Rock. So Orlanth, the V-Rock, Gelmir, and Wintrude will need to make dex saves, please.
Dex
The
save.
V has advantage. Should I just still roll for V-Rock?
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
It's what save? Dex save?
Dex save.
Should I counter spell it?
The
Yeah,
level
probably
3 spell that he's using. You'd have to
Uh,
counterspell it at level 3, and it will automatically counterspell it.
I don't need to save them.
Wait, you said who's getting hit?
Well, no, I think if it's equal to or more, or if it's equal
Oh yeah,
to or
no,
more,
it's gonna
it's
be
counterspelled.
dispelled, right? But no, who's getting hit? You said Wintrude?
Gelmir, Wintrude,
I'm
Orlanth,
good.
and the V-Rock.
How big is a fireball?
Does he hit himself with that?
No, because he can control it and keep it from hurting
Okay.
himself.
He's got that speed.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna go counter spell 4th level.
You watch as the fireball begins to form, it evaporates.
Would third level also counterspell it?
Third
I don't
level
have
would
any,
also.
I don't have any 3rd level spell slots.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
any slots there. Yeah.
I have
yeah,
all
you
I have all
watch
high level
as-
spell slots still.
And you all would pick up on the fact that Halaster's looking very desperate. Like he's getting desperate. He
Looking
looks
like a
over to
punk.
see the final disciple is still there. Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
Proficient?
Yeah.
I am.
So Tyr, you're proficient in Arcana.
Yeah.
I am, but I don't think it's relevant right now.
Yeah, because you're unconscious currently. It's
Because
not wrong
I am
until you gain
meatloaf.
conscious. Yeah.
I've got some of your worms in my mouth from the vortex.
Oh no, I disavow that.
That's where he draws the
Wintrude,
line.
are you
I am not
No.
proficient in Arcana.
so
no.
Tyr, you notice because you're high passive perception and because you're close enough, you notice that he is in the midst of invoking a dimensional gate. And you get the feeling that at the beginning of his next turn, he is going to try to escape.
I'm just gonna say he's trying to run.
Okay, you yell that out. Alex, you are currently unconscious. Give me a death save, please.
It's just a D20 plus something.
Nope, just a D20.
10.
10, that'll succeed. That's one success. Gelmir, you are up with the V-Rock on deck.
You gotta take a shot, Gelmir.
I got some shenanigans I want to try. See if this is feasible.
Okay.
I want to try and summon those creatures again. 'Cause I got one more 4th level spell.
Okay.
I want to summon them a few feet above him, so that they just attack him as they're falling down. So I don't care if they all fall and hit the ground and die. I just want
Right.
if it's
Okay.
possible for them to try and attack once as they're falling.
So here's the thing, right? Because technically, they can't attack till their next turn, correct?
Well, so I just have to hope that their initiative is going to be lower than.
Right. Otherwise, they're going to fall to the ground before they can make the attack.
That's a weird stuff. That's like punishing for rolling.
Yeah. So
Um,
here's
I mean, you're more than welcome to try if you want.
is
yeah,
there any
so-
way we can bring his ass to the ground again?
so what I was wondering is, can I just choose to fail an initiative roll and just take a 1?
I mean, technically, they're rolling initiative because they're entities coming into existence.
Can I cut him?
Or me though, right? They're my creatures.
You know what? That's a hard one to kind of pull apart. But I love the creativity so much. Yeah, I'm go for it. They
Okay,
auto
cool.
fail their initiative. They'll be at initiative 1.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm-
Before them poof
Yep.
into existence, right above Halaster, as he's in the midst of holding on to something around his neck. And you heard Tyr yell out, he's trying to escape. He seems to be trying to invoke a very powerful effect of something that's around his neck.
Okay, well then, so that's my action. My bonus action.
Do you want the
shit.
Death Knight to do anything?
Yeah, no. Bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark. No, that's also concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration. I love this shit so much.
Yeah.
You just feel the tension just building.
Bonus action, I'm going to have the Death Knight cast Hold Person on Halaster.
Okay. Is there a save for that?
Wisdom save.
Okay. He's going to use his only legendary resistance to resist that.
He's got
Okay.
only got 1.
He only has 1.
Oh my
His
god.
his legendary actions make him super powerful. He originally had 2 legendary resistances, but I took 1 away for the difference in level. I felt that many legendary resistance was not going to be balanced. So
Dude, we
his
could've-
1
we-
legendary resistance, he'll use it to avoid Hold Person.
If
So-
I had,
Yeah, that'll be everything. And then Gelmir's going to look over to see Alex on the ground and Shogo on the ground. And he's going to look over at everybody and just be like, oh, man, somebody's got to wake them up. This is going to be really, really cool. So help. And that'll be my turn. And I'll wait.
Okay.
they can't miss this because they're going to see how awesome I am.
All right.
So now-
That brings
now
us to
you're
the V-Rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
the V-Rock, and
And he can attack anyone, by the way, not just us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I
a
know.
lot, Alex.
I'm gonna say
does the V-Rock know that Halaster was attacking him and not us.
The V-Rock
No,
is...
because it's basically a sentient creature now that's got control of himself, but his memories are still intact.
Oh,
So I'm
Can I have
okay with,
the Death Knight just move to underneath Halaster? I forgot to ask because
yeah.
he's focusing on him now. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to say the V-Rock is going to take 2 attacks on Halaster. Take his multi-attack. I've got his stat block up so I can roll for him. The beak, which is a +6 to hit. The 3 + 6 is a 9. That'll miss. His talons, which are a +6 to hit. That is a 12 + 6 is an 18. The talon will hit for 2d10 + 3. That's going to be 14 + 3. So that's going to be 17 points of slashing damage from the talons. He's got to make a cut. No, the beak missed, but the talons hit.
Okay, got it.
But he's now going to make a concentration save because of what he's trying to invoke. That is a 8 + 12 is a dirty 20, so he maintains concentration.
Wait.
Well, no, +6. Sorry, 8 + 6
I don't have a reaction. God damn.
is 8 + 6 is 14. It's a DC 14, so he is good, just barely. So he's still able to continue with the ceremony. Now I'll finish the V-Rock's turn. Fuck. He still has 2 legendary actions left. He's gonna burn his last level 3 and cast Fireball on the V-Rock. Wintrude, I need a dex save from just you, please.
Sorry, Wintrude.
And then V-Rock gets advantage because it's a spell.
Correct. That's a 2 and a 4, so that's going to fail for the V-Rock, unfortunately.
He's resisted.
Well, let's hope it's because he's only got 14 hit points left, right?
What's the DC that I got?
DC is a 22.
Shit. Okay.
From non-magic, I don't know.
19, 17, 19, 20. It's going to be 21 points of fire damage.
I got.
So the
20.
V-Rock has, he's resistant, so it's only 10. So the V-Rock has 4 hit points left.
Yeah, okay.
Wintrude, 21 points of fire damage.
Shit. And I need to roll concentration on flying.
Yes, you do. Which is a 10 or higher.
Oh, not heal. Shit. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'm like, that's going the wrong direction. I get advantage on concentration, though, to maintain stats, luckily.
Yes, you do.
Because I took that warlocky thing. I got a 12 and a 13.
Yep, you're good. Shogo, you are up with Orlanth on deck. And then coming up after Orlanth will be the 4 two-dimensional Gelmirs falling past Halaster.
All right, so what's left of my base kind of twitches. My one remaining eye blinks, then swivels to Alex lying right next to me. I kind of weakly open my mouth as I start to get up, and something pulsating with energy crawls out of my mouth and into Alex, giving him, let me see.
Creepiest way I come back to life.
That's why Shogo's just a boss, dude.
It's just pure Nurgle, man. Pure Nurgle.
That is 7 hit points.
Oh, nice.
And I am at 1 hit point. So
who got 7 hit points?
Alex.
Nice.
Alex.
So Alex, you're conscious again with 7 hit points. Still prone on the pillar. Shogo, you're conscious with 1 hit point.
I stand back. Can I move away from the portal?
Yes, because the other disciple came back, so now it's the force energy is just slightly ebbing out of the gateway, no longer forcing it to try to close itself.
So kind of my legs and other limbs bending in the wrong direction, I stagger as far away from the portal as I can.
Okay. That will take you only a few feet out because it's half your movement. So it takes you a few feet out to the pillar nearest it.
All right. And for my main action, I'm going to cast Chill Touch on Halaster.
Chill touch. What damage is that? Damage type?
It's necrotic, but immunity turns to resistance for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, go for it. And that's a con save, or is it a ranged attack?
19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. He'll take half damage. And have to make another concentration
It's
check.
too high. Oh wow, I rolled about as high damage as I could. 18, which by half is 9.
Okay, so he'll have to roll a 10 or higher. That's a 2 and a 2. That's an 8. So, here we
Wait,
go
seriously?
again.
Goes up.
Yeah, he failed.
Here we
So
go
now
again.
the final disciple gets absorbed by the failed invocation of Dimensional Gate. And once
shit.
again, the gateway reverses. You feel it beginning to collapse.
God damn
And at
it.
the moment the disciple fades away, I need everyone to give me strength saves, please.
Oh no.
And we'll start with Tyr. Tyr, what'd you get?
Why?
Using my peerless skill to use a
Okay.
bardic inspiration. Which my D12. Oh my god, 15.
That just barely misses. The DC's a 16. So
No
you
way!
you guys watch as Tyr gets pulled into the gateway, and he is gone.
That sucks. I didn't even get to do anything this whole time.
Wintrude, what'd you get?
16.
16. You resist it. Take half of 9 points of force damage. Alex, what'd you get?
17.
17. You're good. Take half of 9 points of force damage.
Whew.
Did you want me to
Getting
roll
rough
for
over here.
Orland or not?
I'll roll for Orland.
Okay.
That's a 16 plus 1, so she's good. She'll take 4 points, which means she has 1 hit point left. Because you gave her 5, right?
I gave her 5.
Yeah. Oh, wait, she has a reaction. Because I feel like she'd do this because she would have seen Tyr get pulled in. Tyr, you feel a spectral hand grab you and is keeping you held at the edge of the gateway. Because I forgot, she's not concentrating on healing spirit anymore. So Tyr, before you get sucked into the gateway, what do I do with your mini?
Just grabbing your leg like, no.
Yeah, she invokes the spiritual hand. Oh, there it is.
Wait, it sucks. So I rolled a 14 and a 1 on my bardic inspiration.
Oh, you missed it by 1.
But I had a good.
Apparently, she's concentrating and she's
The
got her
uninspired.
hand out. She's holding on to you at the edge of the gateway, keeping you from getting sucked back into the gateway. Wintrude, we did you. Alex, we did you.
about
Gelmir and the Death Knight.
Halaster? Halaster?
I'll get to him last, yeah. Gelmir, are you in the Death Knight? Strength saves. You're muted if you're talking.
I can't wait to kill Halaster right now.
18 for Gelmir, 16 for the Death Knight, and 17 for the Reflections.
Okay, so everyone will save, and everybody takes 4 points of force damage, which is half of the 9.
But they're all still alive.
Shogo.
I fell. Where exactly am I right now?
You're over
right
on the
there.
pillar, so you'll get pulled back to the fringe of the gateway as well. Fortunately, she can't help you because she's focused on keeping Tyr from getting sucked into the gateway.
And 4 damage, you say?
Yeah, 4 points of force damage.
While I once again splatter against the edge of the.
Like
portal.
it's like insect splatter too. It's like
What happens when you go through the portal? We don't know.
We don't know.
Well, you don't come back. I'll tell you that much.
I had a good little idea, a little rule of cool thing I was gonna see if it would work.
So that will take us back. Who did that finish with? That was with
Gelmir.
Gelmir, right?
That was Shogo.
Oh, Shogo.
Oh, so that was oh, that's right. Well, wait, no. So who triggered the disruption of Halaster?
That was me.
V-Rock.
No,
that was me.
concentration from the chill touch broke.
The chill touch from Shogo. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
So that means it's Orlanth's turn and then the two-dimensional figure's turn. Gelmir's duplicates. Orlanth can control the hand up to 20 feet. So she's going to pull Tyr down to the ground. So leaving Shogo up by the now absorbing gateway. Tyr is being dropped because of the reaction effect will stop at the start of her turn. So she'll use her action to move you down to the ground. Which gives her a bonus action. She's going to use... Nope, she can't because that's a spell. Although technically she did the spell during her reaction, so she could kill. So she's going to bonus action Healing Word Alex for 7 points of healing.
Alex is up.
Yeah.
He's just prone.
Yeah.
Shogo would be better.
She doesn't know. She thinks Shogo's dead because it's just blood.
Yeah, that's
gateway.
fair.
So
That's
she
fair.
wouldn't know. But she can see that Alex is moving and still alive. So she's just giving you a bit of a boost, Alex, as you get 7 hit points.
Okay.
All right. So
Can't wait
now
till my turn. I'm
Halaster's
losing my
got to
mind
make
over
his strength save. That's going
I'm
to
gonna mess it
fail
up
with
so
a
bad.
3.
Oh wait, don't I do my attacks first?
Well, no, because his strength save would have been for the gateway. I just waited for him to go last, unfortunately. Which means your guys are going to go right by him. He is going to be pulled to the gateway alongside the splattered remains of Shogo.
Oh, I mean,
Do I
can
count?
can
Do I
we-
count as difficult terrain?
You count as gross.
I mean, they can survive the full 8 damage. Can they just choose to fail to go with him to still be able to attack? Because the only reason they exist is to attack.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if they can survive the 8 damage, I'll say they all get pulled alongside with him. That way, when they land where he is now, they'll get their attacks. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Perfect.
That makes sense that they would do
They have
that.
16 health points, so they can all survive that.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so 4 attacks coming.
Yep.
I
I think I needed to do a strength save. I forgot to do
Disadvantage though.
a
Yep.
7, a 6, a 20, and a 19.
V-Rock will get pulled over in front of the gateway as well.
I could finger a death hit, and I can also just do some massive damage with my smite. Options.
So with that in mind.
I don't know what is more damage.
Oh my god, I can't believe this has gone almost 3.5 hours.
All right. Do a 19 and a 20 hit,
19 and 20 both hit, yeah.
and he's immune to necrotic damage, right?
He is, yes.
Okay, so this won't do any damage, but it's going to do something else.
It's gonna close the portal, I hope.
Perfect. So it does no damage, but his strength is reduced by 6.
Oh yeah, it puts him in negative territory. Absolutely, that's a big deal.
And if I can get him to 0, he automatically dies.
Oh,
He's not at 0.
But if they attack him again somehow and get him to 0, he's dead.
So, with Orlanth going and now they've gone, technically we're at the top of the 7th round, correct? Because that was
Yep.
the 6th round.
I can
So
for sure
here's-
kill him on my next turn.
so-
I'm
So
convinced.
here's the thing. At the beginning of each round, everybody has to make a strength save to stay out of the gateway.
Oh.
Because we're at the top of a new round. So as soon as the last disciple was taken out of the effect, you make the initial save because of that effect. And then according to the rule that I wrote for the gateway, at the top of each round, beginning of each round, you have to make another strength saving throw or get pulled into the gateway. So I need everybody to make strength saves again.
Okay, and now I'm thinking to myself, is because I can use as a reaction attack of opportunity, I would do it on Shogo with the lightning lure and maybe pull him back. Is that possible?
Okay, I like that. That's good flavor. I like that. Because he would automatically fail because he's... Well, no, at the end of your turn, you're at 1 hit point, though, right? Shogo, at the end of your turn?
Yeah, but I got slammed into the pillar when the portal started sucking everything in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why you would be at 2 deaths, 2 fails.
No, I'm
right? Because you took
I'm
damage.
not at any fails. The damage took me out. It didn't
the damage
actually.
knocked you out again. Gotcha.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, so say
21.
Alex's reaction to the effect causes the lightning lure to reach up and grab on to Shogo and hold on to their amalgamated, like, rotted body parts that are kind of splattered in the area. But
Actually-
Alex, I still need you to make a strength save, or else you and him get pulled into the game.
I got a nat 20, 21.
Okay, so you're good. And I'll say you keep Shogo from being absorbed into the gateway. But, Shogo, you'll automatically fail, so you have 2 failed death saves, but you're not pulled into the gateway. Tyr, what'd you get for your strength save?
21. I rolled a.
You're
I rolled
good.
my-
You take only... you take half of 7, so you take 3 points of force damage. Wintrude, what'd you get?
So listen, hear me out. I failed the save, but what I want to do anyway is I want to use my flight speed plus the momentum from the pool to
Okay.
take out my dagger of lightning and just hurtle myself into Halaster's chest. Halaster's chest with my fucking dagger.
Okay, I'll say you can do that during your round if he's still
Yeah.
on his feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Alex, you already did yours. Gelmir and the Death Knight, what'd you get for your strength saves? You're mute. You're still mute. You continue to be mute.
Yeah. We all failed. Every one of us. By large numbers.
Okay, so you take 7 points of force damage
Okay.
and are pulled 20 feet in the direction of the gate. The Death Knight takes 7 points and he's pulled into the gate and disappears. We already did Shogo. Orlanth, I did not roll. She saves. She takes half.
She's a
She's
trooper.
unconscious. She only had 1 hit point. She's unconscious on the ground.
I can
But
kill
it's
her.
not-
100% I can kill her. I can either banish her or finger a death her or whatever you guys want. She's just
Who?
dead.
Kill her. Who's her?
I mean, sorry.
Halaster.
Oh, it's Orlath.
Oh,
That's not
Halaster. Yeah.
Right.
Not
Now
Halaster.
Halaster-
Halaster.
Now Halaster is going to make his strength save, which is at a
Oh!
-3.
He's gonna fucking disappear. God damn it.
That is going to be an 8 plus -3, which is a 5. And he has, he won't get any bonus. So he gets pulled back into the Tempest Storm Gateway as well.
Does he leave his staff behind though? So Orlanth is safe.
So, like, if I would have chosen to do my reaction of attack of opportunity to finger a death him instead, would that be an option? Kill him. And then
So-
the portal closes. Gonna just finger to death him. There we go.
Dude, I just was gonna go fucking nuts.
I was about to go so ham right there.
I was planning to go blinding smite and booming blade, and just fucking delete his ass.
Delete his ass. I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna do banishing smite or finger of death and just delete him. It would have been 10d10 plus 2d10 plus
Dude,
22 plus the So much fucking damage.
There's that. I wanted to use the dagger of lightning, so he had the rock.
So as he went
so
through,
surrounded by, I wanted to go through. I wanted to sneak attack him. So I wanted like the dagger damage, the sneak attack damage, which was 5d6, and the 12, the 3d12 lightning damage. I wanted to just like slam full force into him. Like,
It is a year later since the encounter with Halaster. Tyr, what has your bard been doing with that year?
my bard's just been traveling, trying to figure out how to use the power of the demons, like trying to fucking reverse the stuff. Not to remove them, but to harness their energy to make him better. He had originally planned to pledge his soul to Cord, as like a stuff, but he felt that Cord never did shit for him. So now he's just looking. Now he's looking to gain power, with these demons that are inhabiting him. Traveling, researching.
Wintrude, it's been a year. What have you been doing with that year?
well, you're going to have to tell me a little bit, because given the threats that Orlanth was facing, if Halaster took the staff back through the portal, right? Did he do that, or was it left behind?
I would say that he was still conscious when he was ripped back into the Tempest Gateway. Whether or not he's still alive or not, you're not entirely sure. I'll say that you and Orlanth successfully negotiated with the particular individual who was looking for the staff, that they determined that you get another chance. So you're still under obligation during that year before the year winds down. But with that year's time, what would Wintrude be doing?
We would both be back at Candlekeep. Orlanth would be busily writing just what's becoming a multi-tome enterprise of everything she knows about Halaster and the Undermountain, the arcanic history behind it, what she's learned just about everything, the disciples, all of it. She's just crazily writing.
Should have made the dungeon into an amusement park. That was my other idea.
And what she's working on is, with the collaboration of Orlanth, is a way to get back down there. Well, what she wants to do is she's working on ways, as she's under the guise of writing a ton and researching. She's also pulling strings, like through contacts in Waterdeep, through her her parents' connections because of their detective agency, and some other stuff to undermine, kind of get rid of the professor too, who is threatening Orlanth. So she's under the guise of researching with the intent of that they're going to go back down there. But she's also been political maneuvering and pulling strings in Candlekeep and in Waterdeep to disappear the professor.
Alex, what have Alex been doing with that year since the encounter with Halaster?
Did Halaster does he know if he got like banished to a plane that?
Don't know anything other than he disappeared back into the Tempest Gate. Not sure if he's dead or alive at this point.
So it would either be one of two things or a combination of the two, because he made the pact deal to get the wand back. So he would effectively be chasing him down to kill him to get that wand. Regardless if people joined him or not. But at the other point, he would go back to Skullport with the girl that he met through the to that arena fighting and everything.
Yeah. Okay, I love that.
Settle down with her and effectively just have a pretty chill sort of lifestyle and start a family, but at the same point in time, with the goal of starting a family at least, but at the same point in time, still kind of doing
The obsessive
some
work of trying to find Halaster and all that activity.
yeah, trying to find
Yeah.
Halaster, maybe getting involved in some arena fights, maybe training some people, kind of mixing up his free time with doing that, and with all the extra money, just kind of buying out as much influence in Skullport as he could.
Love it. Gelmir. What's Gelmir doing with their first year after all this?
Well, Gelmir starts a lot of different projects. He continues to clean up the city for his estranged family. He starts to try and figure out how to free Alphonse from this curse that comes to.
I love it.
He's trying to absorb the god that's stuck into his body so that he can become a god. He's trying to track down the really cool magic cards that he can't find anymore. Continue.
I love it.
Best dragons. He does find that dwarf that was in Skullport and does murder at some point and gets away with it.
Yeah.
But other than that, he doesn't accomplish anything because he just keeps getting distracted by the other things that he's starting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Gelmir. I mean, I think
it's an ADD Gelmir. Yeah, it makes sense.
I think there's a solid 2.5 months that he just blacks out for because of the tattoos.
Yeah.
And he thinks nothing of it. He's like, okay. And then moves on.
Shogo.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I love it. Shogo, what does Shogo do with their near death escape and the next year of time?
Shogo is pretty much unrecognizable at this point. She started out her first couple months after the incident kind of as a patchwork of worm-converted stem cell tissue patched together. But over time, as she settled in the Undercity, she began to focus more on her craft of converting worm tissue into actual usable human flesh, or a decent substitute to human flesh. So her workspace, her clinic, looks like a horror show on the inside. Hundreds of vats and jars containing organs and skin grafts being in the form of growing, but all of it is her own flesh. She never, despite all of her appearances, she never hurt anyone. In fact, among those who are less scrupulous and more desperate to where they get their healing from, she is seen as a reliable, if somewhat terrifying, place to get medical care. She looks almost normal, just not like a normal woman now. Just not quite right. Something seems artificial about her. But because of her body getting completely shredded up and the work that she put into repairing herself, including replacing several organs that were originally eaten by the worms.
So gross.
She now feels comfortable calling herself a woman again, which is something that makes her very happy. Also, Alex at his new house gets, like spontaneous packages of money just appearing with no return address.
the
As a
end,
thank you.
yeah, and at the end of the first year, each of you, in the midst of your discoveries, research, obsessions with the new wealth and power that you have, each of you receive a message from a familiar person. And they want you to meet at a familiar tavern down in Skullport. One by one, for some of you, it takes a while to drift down there. For some of you that live down there, leveraging the power that you had already kind of gained with all of this, the 5 of you find yourself back in the familiar tavern where you last met with Xanathar. And he's quietly waiting in the familiar back room of the tavern as each one of you are brought in. He's got a big smile on his face. Well, don't you lot look familiar? Listen, I was
should
wondering.
hope not.
Well, no, you look very different. Sorry, Shogo. Honestly, all bipeds look the same to me. Anyway,
That's fair.
I've got a little treat for you. And you watch as 2 of the drow guardians of Xanathar go over to a large piece of furniture that's covered in cloth. And they pull the cloth off. And you see a mirror with an arcane kind of gateway circling inside the mirrored reflection. And you watch as Xanathar looks at the 5 of you. Want to go for a ride? And that's where we're going to finish. A year later.
That's cool. I always think that, like, in these type of campaigns, like, you could include previous player characters. I mean, you're running so many different games, and it's all pretty much in the same lore. So it's like you could.
Yeah.
I just imagine like a situation of like it would be so cool to like run into another campaign, and then your player runs into like a Gelmir or Tyr or
Witcher. 2 of my other campaigns did that a couple times with their own characters from a previous campaign. Actually showed up in 2 of their campaigns, so that was kind of fun. But hey, everybody,
and
thank
you
you
just
for.
Play as them.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I mean, that's the finale. We did it. Whether or not Halaster is dead or not, or where their journey takes them, who knows? But you know what? Be safe, be kind. Don't forget to play a game, and we'll see y'all later.
Should have jumped in the portal with him.
Shoot the goldfish.
Shoot the goldfish.
Eat the goldfish.
Eat the goldfish on the way through the portal.
No.